You may notice we are in a brand new sort of studio-ish environment.
No, ignore that.
We got a brand new cup, guys.
We got a mug.
We got a non-licensed. Absolutely did not pay Jurassic Park to have this cup made. Steven Spielberg's chasing us, but we did get the cup.
Faster.
But we are faster than. I think I could outrun Steven Spielberg.
He's always at a submarine. You wouldn't have to worry about it.
No, that's James Cameron.
Oh fuck shit.
James Cameron's always in his submarine. I could outrun James Cameron as well. He wouldn't get out the water long enough. I couldn't probably outswim him though.
No.
But yes, welcome to another wonderful episode. This is episode 2 of Kimagori.
Almost double digits.
Almost double digits. Wow, the joke has changed location.
Iona's gonna be delighted about that.
We're gonna have Soren's gonna have a hissy fit if he finds out we're tracking everything that way. Soren's gonna kill us. But yes, this is episode 2, and if you remember, we actually have never done a Kimagori recap.
Oh.
So who shall we get to do the recap? Who wants to volunteer? Come on, guys, speak up. Spotlight immediately. Take it away, Stan. Then
Captain.
Oh, Captain's a good one.
I can do it if you want, but we're
I done it
running on
last season.
easy
Fuck all
HD
y'all.
brain, so...
Oh, and you think Vinny's recaps were
sorry,
phenomenal?
you remember
You know
one
what?
of
Do
the
you know
recaps?
what? Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Captain's log.
We've got 36 episodes of Vinny doing the recap of the other season, and some of them are literally just, I don't know what happened last
Do
week.
you know what?
Yeah.
I can meet that.
I like it was talking about standards when Lubnub did the recap last season.
Lubnub did okay.
This arsehole did that thing.
Lubnub was quite non-whimsical about it. He was like, here's what happened, and this is what happened.
And it's all bullshit.
What's about to happen?
And I didn't get to fight. Moving on.
Yeah, no, I can recap if you guys want.
Absolutely.
So,
Captain's log.
Captain's log.
Oh yeah, that's not the recap, it's the captain's log, you're
Captain's
right.
log. I pulled up on this house, tried to meet this old man who'd sent me a letter. He called me a legend, and I was like, you're right, I'll be there. I pulled up and I found a collection of weirdos. There was a bunny rabbit. There was a man in his pajamas carrying around some jello in a backpack. And there was a man who I thought was a poacher, thought I was going to hate him. Turned out maybe not a poacher, still a bit suspicious of him, but we'll see how that goes. We met this old man. He was also very suspicious, maybe had some old age memory issues going on.
Dementia.
But
Maybe.
I was trying to not explicitly say it, but yeah.
We've got the mentions.
He told us that he had found this magical land and that he was sending us to it, told us that we had a ship, sent us down to a basement, not usually where you keep a ship. But turns out this ship could fly. We gathered an assortment of supplies, had a brief bar brawl, and I mean very brief. Got on our boat, decided that we hate one of the dwarves, who's the gardener, and started arising up to the surface.
Yes.
Said he was going to send us to a magical land and put us in the basement.
Not
Oh
before
dear.
the rabbit carved holes into
Yeah,
the
no,
hull
bit
of the
suspicious
ship.
of the bunny rabbit as well.
I was gonna say because we were talking about this the other day, someone mentioned off camera obviously that the boat's still a boat, and I was like, yeah, tell one of you drilled a bunch of holes through it. Like it definitely would have floated on water, you've seen real evidence of that, but someone did cut a bunch of holes in it. So So it used to function as a boat.
Yeah, it's
it
now...
only now functions as a skyship.
Yeah.
Or a very...
Now it can only be windy.
Or now it must ride the wind.
Or a shipwreck. Could be a shipwreck.
It could be a shipwreck, that is true.
We're trying to avoid that.
So, as we all remember, and as we just heard, the ship has risen above the cavernous space where it was being stored during its creation. The day is bright, the sky is clear, and you guys are suddenly realising no one showed you what to do.
Ha-ha!
So, what are you all up to as this ship takes off? You can see the crew is scurrying around trying to make sure everything works well.
Do we rise past the old man? Is he like waiting at the surface?
Yes, you can get a word in edgewise if you want to.
Did you have any instructions on this? Or like a map on where
Is there
we're
any
going?
map?
No, remember we discussed it. There is no map.
So how do we find where we're going?
What?
I'm gonna be like, Bren, can you yeet the anchor and aim for something to lodge us down there?
Am I grabbing the anchor? Where's the old man?
As soon as you grab the anchor, you feel a large Goliath hand on your shoulders. Victor says, "Whoa, bud, let's not go full speed up and drop heavy things. What's going on here? Do you guys want to stop?"
We've not been told how to navigate to where we're going.
We have a navigator. Don't worry about navigation. That's completely fine.
Who's the navigator?
The DM should have looked at these notes prior to asking you this.
Okay,
Well,
Victor, that's very helpful.
I think the best thing we can do right now
You
is...
ask who the navigator is.
Alright, you filthy maggots, hoist the sails!
You look up to already hoisted sails.
I'm so good at my job.
I'm gonna go bon
Don't
voyage, motherfucker!
Bon voyage.
She jumps off the ship. Oh, God.
Oh no. Oh no.
Do we
You see, as soon as you say who's the navigator, Victor says, Patricia, she's just below deck. I believe she's looking at different types of maps now.
Patricia, dear, this is the wrong time for that. Where are we going?
Everybody, let's go see Patricia.
So, as things progress, I can officially show. Let's bring
The
up
map.
So when we throw
Map.
Patricia off the ship,
A
now
special
No.
boat.
we've got a list of people who are going overboard.
The dwarf, the
Oh,
rabbit.
I just depending on what
Reveal
room
all.
Patricia's in,
the. There we go. You guys should now have full vision of the map.
and the seizure room.
The seizure room.
Yes, indeed.
Yay.
So,
Seizure room.
Yeah.
Seizure room.
Cheshire, I believe this is the first time. Obviously, the crew helped build some of this off camera. The ship is designed by some of the players, and there's a lot of input by the players to choose which buildings would be here. This ship is functioning as the new Bastion system from the 2024 edition of D&D. We've never played with them before. No, Stan, you're not allowed in there. Stan, Stan, Stan.
I'm dancing there going, you can't catch me.
I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
You can't catch me, I'm in the garden.
I think if you click off the mouse, you'll realise I have indeed caught you.
Aww.
I don't know, I'm in the garden on my screen.
Yeah. Oh, really? You're not on this screen. Moving on.
I've broken already.
So, this is the Bastion system, where the buildings are chosen to do specific tasks, and a lot of them are just general rooms, such as bedrooms, and every character has their own bedroom, which we will perhaps see during this small tour of the ship.
Nah.
But the two rooms on the top deck, which is what is on display at the moment, would we like to talk about them actually? The people who chose them and why they chose them?
Well, one of them's the garden and we're not allowed in it.
One of them is indeed the garden, which was shown in last episode. That
That's
is
why
protected
Gregory's gonna have issues.
protected by Gregory.
We absolutely are allowed in it, and we will get in there one day.
I'm allowed in it.
You are allowed in it at the
So
moment.
am I.
And you can
The
let
rest
me
of
in.
the session is going to be the team trying to break in while I play the organ.
The garden is protected by magical protections, namely the tiny hut spell, in order to protect it from the wind and rain of being out in
And
the
Stan.
sky. And Stan. A little bit to protect it from
Stop
Stan.
me.
And a windy.
And windy.
Oh,
And the
accidentally turned off our
second
DVD
room,
on.
which you can also see on full display here, is the sanctuary. And because
AKA
there
the
is
seizure
someone
room.
in here with a religious background, would we like to discuss what this sanctuary is likely to be representing?
Remember, I didn't make this.
I know, but what's your religion?
Undisclosed.
Alright.
Very well.
Well, I can explain one thing in the sanctuary.
Yes.
There's plants. Because the sanctuary technically also works for druids, so I added 2 plants.
You will see.
Yes.
So you'll see a lot of stars in there.
Lots of
Yeah.
stars
There are a
and
lot of
planetary
wisteria trees.
themes.
I like the wisteria.
So, you guys are looking for Patricia. You've been told that she is below deck. Would you like to head down one layer?
Yes.
Yes,
I just
please.
realised something really funny. Depending on what room she is, there might be a direct line of sight into my room.
There is indeed a direct line of sight into Stan's room.
From the hole that you...
Yeah, no, he's got a wee window in the
Window. Into my room.
yeah. Yeah.
Everybody's
Look at us all
in the
downstairs.
corridor.
We're all having fun.
Hey, EGC's not there.
Okay, what's EGC
EGC
up to?
is-
I'm sorry.
I've been continuously playing the pipe organ.
This
'cause
is
no
true.
one's not.
This is true.
How dare you break my immersion?
So, as Bren Varn very cleverly goes into the only room not claimed by either bedrooms or by members of the actual crew, you watch as you enter into the recreational room. You can see that there's a gaming board set up on one side, a very large communal table. This is where you guys will be eating food. This is where you guys will be relaxing at the end of a hard day, or an easy day, depending on what you actually want to do at the ship. And in the very centre, you can see laying out all across the table is a very, very stressed out looking elf. She looks to be a high elf. About 6 foot tall, long platinum blonde hair, bright emerald green eyes. And you can see she's got cartographer's tools and she's hurriedly attempting to map something. And she looks up and goes, "Hi, navigational room?"
I'm gonna start grabbing the sheets of paper and start looking over these maps.
Yes, no. I mean, if you want to help, you can help. Where are we going? Is the captain coming soon?
Captain Cat's will
We
be
were
here soon.
told that you knew the directions.
Well, I might do so if someone could fill me in on what's going on here.
Oh, that's fair.
We spoke to the benefactor of this journey and were told that you
That must be nice for you.
knew where we were going.
I've only spoken to Victor, and Victor has told me that we will be declaring the location after we take off. I see that we have taken off. I've laid out all my maps. I do see that no one has set aside a space for me to actually do navigation. So I'm kind of procuring this area for now.
Sucks to suck.
Should have been parked as well.
EGC's
I mean, there's
just
that
like...
big wheel.
Have you heard of
EGC's downstairs.
Kimagori?
The fairy tale, the nursery rhyme.
We were told that there was some place found that met that description and that was where we were headed.
Okay.
Could I be looking over these maps? Do I get any kind of sense that she has an absolute Scooby where we're going?
So, for looking over your maps, why don't you go ahead and make me... Actually, what role would you like to use? What skill do you think you would be using for this? Would this be straight intelligence? Are you proficient
Guidance.
with cartographer's tools? It could be just a straight intelligence cartographer tools, or it could be survival, or nature, or history, or... There's quite a lot of stuff that could be going on with a map.
Could I use my nature?
You could, yeah, looking at natural landmarks, looking at everything here. Make me a nature roll.
An 18.
And remember, you have guidance.
Oh, guidance.
Cheshire's giving you guidance.
I forgot to prepare any spells today, so I'm doing that real
Dirty
quick.
20.
A dirty 20. As you're looking through these maps, you get the sense that she is not as clueless as she is presenting herself to be. She's clearly frustrated and she doesn't know where she's going. But she's clearly been told to bring maps of obscure, dangerous, and possibly like blank-edged maps. So things that end halfway through the piece of paper and are still being mapped out. You can see a lot of locations that are incredibly dangerous. You can see a lot of volcanic stuff going on. You see a lot of Arctic stuff going on. This is someone who is preparing to go somewhere where they don't really know where.
Is there any that I recognise at all?
You would recognise a couple. There are some like active volcanoes off the coast of... Let me bring up the map so that I can tell you. So that I don't actually just say it and then it's wrong and then I have to rename everything.
We wouldn't want that now, would we?
No, we wouldn't want
That
to do
would be
that.
awful.
That sounded so sarcastic.
It was sarcastic. I want
Well,
So you can see that there is some maps of the Principality of Yethlin. There's off the coast of that. There's a particularly nasty volcano that rumour has there used to be town settlements there. prior to the eruption, sort of a Pompeii style thing. They have been preserved in the ash over there, so it's quite a common archaeological site. I don't think you've ever probably been there, but it's something that's important enough that you would have heard of it, that type of thing. That's probably the only thing that springs to mind of that. You can see that there's quite a lot. The mountains that border the many above are heavily dangerous. There's a map of that, and just scrawled in big writing is Blue Dragon ? And so you get the sense that that's unmapped, not for lack of trying.
I was about to say, can I look over these maps and look for anything that looks...
Is there many of us still many,
incredibly
or are
dangerous?
they not as many anymore because of some reason?
Make me a history check.
No, but I'm there, but you know.
No.
That's true, you're not there. Don't make me a history check. You're not thinking about it.
No, I'm playing music.
We shan't know.
Well, I was going to do some history. I think
Nerd.
the part of my question was mainly but I suppose I don't really have cartography skills, but is there any places I can rule out? Like, is there any of her maps that I have?
You could rule out the volcanic place in Yethlin. Like, that's mapped, kind of.
Yeah.
The most dangerous thing about that is that the volcano's still active. So it's like, you can map where the volcano is, but you can't really map what's going on in the island because the landmass is expanding and it's dangerous to get to.
And where's the where's...
Everything mountainous,
No,
you
but
can
I mean-
pretty much get rid of, that
Okay.
type of thing, because you know it's an island.
Yeah.
So it's not likely to be up a mountain. There are a couple maps of the sea. You can see that there is a map of the Kingdom of Silel, which is just southwest of Drunlith, which is where you guys are taking off from. That ends in an abrupt stopping point, and you can see that someone has drawn some sort of storm wall and some big monsters and sea creature things, and that old style of maps where they're just like sea creatures ahead kind of thing.
like here there be monsters.
You can also see that off the coast of the Rylandese territories.
These.
Hey, I'm
Glad
sorry.
we're all on the same page.
What's wrong with that?
I like the Rylandese free territories. That's a good place.
Would they happen to have any type of
Nuts.
hazelnuts?
Well,
Or
possibly.
pine nuts?
Possibly.
What about cashew nuts?
Possibly. You don't know. Oh, well, it's actually a mildly tropical area, so they probably do grow cashew nuts.
Cocoa bean.
They do have cocoa beans, yeah. You can see that there...
These nuts. Got 'em.
Wait, we got him. Got him. You can see that if you head directly south of the Free Territories, I'm not saying it again, the map again abruptly ends. As far as you guys know,
DLC gated.
there is nothing south of the Rylandese Territories.
What do I think about that?
It's a very long distance to sail. You've never seen anything off that coast.
Because I'm
As far
from
as you can
there.
go.
Yeah.
So I've not been that direction.
You can sail for 6 months in a straight
still not a
direction
brief
and come
journey.
across nothing. So it's one of those things of past 6 months, you're talking you would have to take minimum a year's worth of
Yeah.
supplies. And that starts to become logistically more difficult and difficult to explore.
What about, can I do an insight check on Patricia? To see
Are
how-
you evil?
No, like I just
Oh,
like...
Patricia, what's your vibe,
I don't
pal?
like you. No, I want to see if she seems like... We're obviously saying like she seems like she might know a bit more than she's putting on. From what I'm looking at of her maps, that I think she has somewhere she intends to go from what she's laying out. Like, is she sort
Make
of
me an
saying, 'cause I
insight
don't
check.
know where I'm going, but she... And I'll guidance myself as well. Oh, that's a nat 20
Wait.
for 25.
You found the big
Plus
bad evil
my
guy.
guidance of
You
another
see
3.
She knows
So that's
exactly where
28.
Kimagori is.
Tell
She
me
is
your
Kimagori.
secrets.
You're looking at this person, and as you look across the table, you take in the full view of everything that's going on here. This is someone who signed up for a journey and did not know their destination. This is someone who carries a lot of maps and expresses that their interest is navigation, and most of these maps end in blank spaces or unknown locations. And the third thing you see that nothing else has been here, you can see a set of archaeologist's tools in the corner. And you get the sense that this person is very likely not in any way concerned about where she ends up, so long as she can work out what, she wants to fill in maps rather than get to somewhere particular. And as she's talking to you all, she's just like, yes, so I brought basically everything that I've produced in my entire life, from the very tip of the country to the very base. I have worked my way up and down, and I'd like to know where we're going now.
I'm going to go Stan.
Yeah.
I said tip, base, and up and down in the same sentence.
Yeah, no, it's that. Oh yeah, sure. I'll leave you with map person. I'm gonna run off to get Victor.
Okay.
I was gonna ask. You know how like Atlantis has, like, kind of a general, a general area it would be. You know,
Santorini.
That one.
Facts.
Well, I mean, if we're going to be
Supposedly.
Is there one of those?
Possibly, maybe.
For Kimagori, and it's
Give me a history check.
Yeah. Do any of her maps kind of could I not zero in on, but obviously, but history. Oh, thank you. Finally, a dice rolly thing. That's 10 plus 4, 14.
14.
Thank you.
Probably all you would get, in the same way that people who know a little bit about Atlantis would probably recognise that it's likely based off of Greek myths, and that it's vaguely mentioned sometimes in the Odyssey of things that people think maybe that's where the Greeks got the idea, and it's attributed in that way. Ancient kingdom of Celil, which is fallen from grace a little bit, and that it used to also encompass the kingdom of Ireland and the kingdom of Drumlith. It used to be gigantic and powerful, and that's where the myths have kind of come from. So if you are looking at the map, almost the entire bottom left corner of the filled in map is where these myths would have come from. But the kingdom of Celil is not quite fallen, but certainly decayed. It's over halved its size in the last 2 centuries.
Okay. Obviously, Miro's like immediately. Could you like looking through the maps and seeing what they haven't seen and what all of that. No.
There's a lot here that you wouldn't have seen before, and it's mostly because seemingly she has filled them in herself.
This is phenomenal.
There's 3 people trying to get away there. Jesus.
Yes, so like I was saying, and then you go and bring Victor back, so you come stomping back with Victor. You see Victor's like, yes, Captain, I've been summoned, supposedly.
You're
Old
5.
man's name, remind me.
Lord Tenebrous Thornshadow.
Thornshadow. I'm going to say, Victor, Thornshadow told us that there was an employed navigator that knew where we were going.
Yes.
Yeah.
Patricia? No. Captain Katz? Victor? Victor appears to have employed you, thinking that you know where you're going.
Patricia turns and says, yes, me and Victor had a conversation about being told where to go after we took off.
Victor, can you tell her where we're going?
You see Victor says, well, I was assuming the captain would like to set the course, but if you'd like me to spoil all the fun, we are looking to set sail for the island of Kimagori. You see Patricia...
Victor, we've already established
I throw my head back like,
We've already established that. What direction are we going? We're not saying anything about... We know we're going to this island, Victor.
Your group has found traces of this island. Where
Yes,
did you
indeed.
find these traces?
Yes, indeed.
North,
Not only
south,
traces,
west.
we
And
have
you'd be the one.
confirmation that they landed on the island. We have some confirmation that they landed on it. Not a lot of confirmation, but some.
Victor,
They headed south
there we go.
for 3 weeks and then directly west for
Trisha?
another 3. We were hoping to try and cut that triangle by going southwest for 4.
That sounds like.
That sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
Patricia, plot us a course for southwest.
You see, she looks up and says, "There is no course for southwest. Southwest takes us to Salil, and then past a week's travel, there will be nothing." Wait, how fast do we go? Is this like a sailing ship?
Ah.
You see, Victor looks at you and goes, "I've never flown it. I don't know how fast we go.
I would like to look over them.
I was assuming sailing."
I'm gonna head upstairs and I'm gonna be like, right.
Yes, we'll find out.
AGC starts playing the Tokyo Drift theme song.
I could go a boat. I know what directions are.
And you also know how to measure speed pretty well as well. So
I'm gonna be like, hold on to your hats, Bren.
as you go up to the central bit on the steering mechanism, you can see that there's a compass mounted to the board above the steering wheel so that you can try and maintain direction. You can definitely set your course to southwest if you wish.
I'm gonna go.
As you start turning the wheel, make me a dexterity check.
Straight deck.
Turn the wheel.
Straight dex.
Can I guidance myself or
bum,
no?
bum,
Because I
bum,
didn't.
You were not expecting this. This is a reaction.
Oh, that's a 5.
I need each and every one of you to make me a dex saving throw.
Hey,
As you turn...
Hey, nat 20.
Oh, not
20.
one.
Oh.
Not one.
Was it
Nat 20.
nat 20?
Who
Who got under 10?
Me.
I clicked the wrong button.
The monk.
Oh, it tells me your guys'
I
rolls
rolled
now on my
5 plus
screen.
Yes,
Yeah.
it does. D&D Beyond is getting better and better every day.
Yeah.
So,
Sponsored.
not sponsored. Wish we were sponsored.
Well, we could be if they reach
We
out.
could be sponsored.
Money?
We could be sponsored.
Money? Please?
But at the moment, no. So
Oh,
nobody
money
buy
yet?
it yet.
No money.
Yes, so as you turn the steering wheel, most traditional sailing vessels have a rudder at the back of the boat, which sort of steers the entire thing by weight of drag. This ship, as soon as you turn the steering wheel, you hear a thunk, and the entire mast, the central mast, starts rotating as if you are cranking a gear. And as soon as the mast starts to rotate and the wind catches it, you see the ship starts to veer and tip left to right.
Oh my god.
Everyone who got below a 10 is immediately knocked prone.
We do a barrel roll?
Do a barrel roll.
You see Victor comes up and says, what was that? What happened?
We're turning.
Maybe slower next time?
Got places to be. I said brace.
Okay. Just saying. She's delicate. She's delicate. She's only weighted from the bottom, and she can only steer from the top. So just be careful.
I kind of roll my eyes and I'm like,
I mean, you can go fast, but just more warning next time.
okay. I've won my. Listen, I'm not really used to a crew. I usually do this myself.
If you wish, we can take the remainder of the day off, Captain.
I go, no, I more mean I don't usually have to warn people.
Very well. What are you all up to as this is happening? Because it's going to take you a while to set the course properly.
Probably down discussing the locations that Patricia has been.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Bren and Miro are flirting very heavily with Patricia.
With Patricia.
Yeah, basically.
Stan, what are you up to as this is happening?
Being interrupted.
I'm
every
just
so
gonna
often, like,
walk around and just dive through the window into my room.
You can indeed do so. You see that Stan has cut a big hole in the rec room and has placed a window to his room in there. So he can watch you all from his bed.
He's just sitting in his wee window like that. Like,
Not from my bed. I need to stand up and go stand next to my shelf.
You can watch the one guy in the gaming chair.
That's true.
Oh my god.
One guy
Yeah,
playing
like
League
the
of
one
Legends.
right there.
It's literally
Oh my
the top
god,
window.
if you guys are playing against him, I can help you cheat.
I think he'll notice you.
I just creep around the window. 5 of hearts.
So you see Patricia's like, yeah, so Kimagori though? Really? But anyway, if we're going southwest, that's fine. There must be an island out there somewhere. I assume. I've never been southwest. Most people haven't. The map ends about a week after Salil. And it's kind of tough to tell what a week after is based on the different speeds of ships and whatnot. So, onwards and upwards, I suppose.
Full blast.
We
Sounds
know
perfect.
one main thing about Kimagori is the fact that it has some form of storm wall protecting it.
A storm wall? A localised weather aberration?
Some sort of event. No clue what's causing it. I assume something on the island will be.
Perhaps.
It was also mentioned the crew that set off there never came back.
You are fond of archaeology, and I'm going to pull out my bag the rocks that I took from Thornamus Tenerife. You're
Hi,
like,
Patricia.
hi Patricia, you
Hi,
like
Patricia.
archaeology. And I'm just gonna, the 4 that I've got, the rest are with other members of the crew.
The rest of these things.
You're
Okay.
gonna
I believe
put
there
the paperwork
was
in there.
6 in total.
I couldn't know.
I got
It was
one.
there.
Just through the window.
6 or 7.
Was it
I
just
believe there was a
just
handful.
stands?
Very well,
with
very
the captain
well.
and-
She is going to make a little history roll.
Yeah. It goes directly into Stan's room, but has an open window into the rec room.
Nice.
Yeah.
So we just get the
Which is
occasional.
currently the map room. You guys are trying to work and it's just...
So she rolls not terribly on her roll. She's looking at these symbols and going, I don't recognise the language. You're saying this came from or has connection to Kimagori?
If we are to believe what we've been told, then it has come from Kimagori.
Good news, we have volume.
That's good. That's
It's
good to know.
good to check now and then.
Good to know.
Good to know. Yes, you're saying this is connected to Kimagori, but you're not sure how.
Comments.
We were not really told how they retrieved these objects, other than the old man was scrambling to write down as much about them as he could.
Well, I can certainly begin studying them. I don't recognise the language, so that's going to be tough. But I can certainly document the things that we have here, and then should we arrive safely to our destination, in uncharted territory over a possible storm, and to an island that may or may not be there, we can definitely compare to see if there's any language there.
I'm going to check down in storage to see if we have extra.
Well, actually, are any of you spellcasters?
Yeah.
A few of us can cast spells.
I don't suppose anybody's versed in arcane magic. Comprehend languages would translate these.
I don't know.
I like plants is probably the best thing.
Can is it?
Unless-
I
because
like
you're
plants.
deaf.
Unless it's an animal. Nah.
Well,
I
these
deal
do
with
appear to be
nature.
rocks, not animals, unfortunately.
I mean, I had a theory that they could have been people at one point, just turned into rocks.
I have no real evidence to disclose whether or not that was true.
Stan, are you going to come out of your room instead of screaming through the window?
The window's open. I don't need to scream. This is a choice.
You don't have anything in the window. It's going to be open.
Yeah, I know. So I can scream through it. If it helps, the garden and the captain can also hear me. The front windows don't have anything in them either.
Can I go over to like the gaming
Technically.
desk, pick it up, and just go thunk against his window?
Sure, yeah, it covers it pretty well, actually.
Technically, can I also hear him through the pipe?
Yes, you
Yeah,
can. Not to mention there's pipes out the ship. Everyone can hear me.
Yeah,
Well, Patricia,
we
we
created
will
a monster.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
we'll have a look in storage. We'll find you a desk and we'll set it up in the sanctuary room.
I don't wish to be a baller, but it is sort of coming up for midday soon. Obviously, we have our course.
Milady.
I was wondering if there was any news on lunch.
Ooh,
Maybe.
I'll go and see the kitchen.
Okay, we have a kitchen. We don't have a navigation area. We have a kitchen.
In fairness, the kitchen is pretty important. We do need to eat.
We
And
didn't
it would be
decide
nice if we
on
knew where we were going to, though.
way to be petty, Patricia, and I'm going to go down to storage and find
I
a
try
table.
my very best at all times.
Do we have like
It's
a
not
spare?
our fault. A crazy eccentric man who believes in Atlantis made this ship.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have a spare table and chair that I could set up in the sanctuary for Patricia?
In the sanctuary,
The seizure room. Here you go. You go.
there actually is already. There's a solar system in there, so there is actually already a table and chair in there.
So she got a light source, they see.
Right, I'm going to go back upstairs and be like, oh,
Chat saying stands now the ship's intercom.
yes.
Hell yeah. If you have anything you want to say it through the pipes. I can scream it.
So,
Today is a very important day, as it is a birthday.
Way! We have a birthday on the ship, everyone.
I get to.
I was hoping you just
I
went.
get to show you
My
Go.
girlfriend.
Mate, do you think I know the keys how to fucking do happy birthday? I'm lucky to bloody even understand half of what I'm doing here.
So as
My
you head on
birthday.
down to the final layer of the ship,
Oh.
you can see
Silent unit.
as Miro is going to go and search for the kitchen, you can see that there is indeed a chef in the kitchen. As you walk in, you can see
It's the bottom
Just trying not to be an
floor.
annoying arsehole.
a fairly large tabaxi. You're talking maybe 5.5 feet tall, which is fairly average for a tabaxi, but he is also fairly wide.
Is it the vultures?
When he's buried,
Is he
it'll say
orange?
why
We're
is
having
he-
lasagna
he-
every meal,
He
every day.
is actually orange. And he does have black stripes. He's got like tiger print tabaxi.
Wait a minute.
What's his
And
opinion
he's
of
got
control yourself.
he's got crystal blue eyes. And
I'm
he
hearing
gives
is
you
just
a
like
very
that much
toothy
fart in
smile
the
and
food.
says, this is... What is this? Hello.
Oh,
I
I'm
am-
Miro.
Oh, you're Miro. I am Dario.
Dario, very nice.
Dario, the chef.
Chef.
Strange second name.
They don't call me chef or
May
nothing.
I have a request for lunch? Is that what this is? Is there times and places and where am I serving this to? How many people are actually on board?
How many people are on board?
You have no idea. You didn't, unless you've counted them when I introduced them earlier.
Give me a second, I'll be back. And I'm
Do you want to
gonna-
count how many people are on board?
Yeah.
Runs
I'm gonna
around
race
1,
around
2,
the entire
3.
ship. How many?
You can see 3 humans, 2 elves, one of them being Patricia.
Do they seem to have jobs? The humans?
Everyone's busy.
We got a stowaway!
Get the fuck off the boat.
What are they doing?
The 3 humans are all essentially going about the ship and making sure that the rigging's fine. They seem to be doing general sailors' activities.
As you run by, I'm gonna go, Miro, what are you doing?
I'm counting the people on the ship.
Why?
Uh,
I mean, that seems helpful, but why?
the chef wants to know what we want to eat
Oh,
today.
excellent.
And how
Stan,
many?
Yeah!
can you make an announcement if anyone has any dietary requirements?
Does anyone have any dietary requirements? Ah!
to go
Sorry,
speak to
everyone.
the captain?
Does anyone have any dietary requirements or allergies? If so, speak to the captain or
So
forever hold
many
your peace and allergic reaction.
Deaths on this ship.
So, you see there are 3 humans,
Yep.
all of them working generally.
Sailors.
There is another
the wee bit
tabaxi who is also a sailor. You have one of the elves as a sailor, the other one being Patricia.
Thank you.
And there is a gnome who is also doing general sailing
Get him a
maintenance.
fuck.
It looks as if the gnome is basically doing carpentry, and he seems
magic.
incredibly perplexed as to why some holes have been placed into the ship without the carpenter being advised on why or where they
Right,
came
he's
from.
just in my
So
room.
that's
Why are
1,
you
2,
doing
3,
this?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
You can also see
9?
10.
see that obviously there is the gardener, the
Yes.
dwarf, in there.
Got him, yeah.
You can see that there is someone in the very bottom deck, actually with EGC.
Ooh.
So as you run through, he seems to be genuinely quite enjoying the music. And this looks to be, he's maybe 6 foot tall-ish. He looks to be maybe half Goliath in that way, where he's taller than your average human, got a lot of Goliath-y features going on, but
Botness.
also fairly human. What?
Nothing.
No. He would have introduced himself to you as Derek, but unless you chose to do any kind of event, so he's just went, Derek.
Ooh, son.
Okay,
And then you just get EGC going.
And then you start playing the music, and he's just like, okay. He starts going through the stores. He looks to be messing around with a gravelly black powder.
Boom powder. Oh, my
I
ears!
have no idea. He looks to be messing around with some kind of powder, and he's also setting up a grindstone to be working on weaponry.
Does this ship have cannons?
You've not seen any. As you're looking
He's
around,
not meant to be here. He's going to blow up the ship.
as you're looking around, as you're running, you see this guy comes. As soon as you poke your head in, he's like, wait, sorry, hold on, come back.
Yes.
You're not the captain.
No.
Are you the captain?
No.
No. Where would I find the captain?
She's probably somewhere on the ship.
That's not helpful, man. I tried to ask this guy. He doesn't seem to be able to communicate. He points up. We're at the bottom. Everything else is up. I'm just wondering if I could speak to her about the weapons situation at some point. I'll be down here.
You ran past
I'll be down here.
Yeah, knows exactly where you are. No clue, man. Sorry.
I'll be down here. I'm Derek, by the way. Derek.
Miro.
Miro.
Nice to meet you.
Wonderful. Yes, I'd love to speak to her about weapons at some point.
Weaponry.
Yes, I'm the weapon specialist.
Oh.
Although I was under the impression that I was going to be given some form of weaponry. I've brought a good amount of my own supplies. Alchemist supplies.
A lot of people have been given the impression.
At the moment, I'm working on canistered explosives, but obviously I was expecting cannons.
Okay.
And I haven't seen any. I was wondering if you knew anything about that.
Hold up, this man's making pipe bombs.
It's a general rule. Not anyone really understands what's going on.
Okay.
You'd probably have the best luck with Victor.
Victor hired me.
Yes.
Yes. And I was told I would be told where I'm going upon takeoff. We
Yes.
do appear to have taken off.
It's Kimagori.
It is it?
Yeah,
It is.
it's Kimagori.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Very well. Yes. I suppose, yeah. And you've been there before?
No.
Excellent. Has anyone on the ship been there before?
No, not that I know of.
Wonderful.
I haven't checked, I suppose. I haven't asked everyone.
Okay, well maybe that's a silver lining. Very well. I'm sorry for interrupting you, whatever you're doing.
I was told that they...
Do you work here? Do you have a job on the ship?
No.
Wonderful. Okay. Thank you. You've been so helpful. I think I'm just going to keep talking to the cube, if that's okay with you. Continue with your stuff.
Your talk?
Well, I'm talking to
Are
him.
you communicating with him? Oh,
He's playing music in what I assume
Well,
is
I'm
some
not
kind
like
of...
that.
Oh, okay.
He's been enjoying what
No, I
I've
thought
been
you
doing.
were saying that you were
Watch this.
talking. So.
Please!
His music's fairly pleasant. It's better than silence.
My
And I had no
eyes.
idea what was going on. Thank you. Anyway, sorry. Thank you. Yes.
No problem. I'll. Would you like me to tell the captain to go and see you?
Or just tell me where they are. I'll find them at some point. It's not as if we can leave the ship now that it's taken off.
Okay.
But I just wondered if, obviously I haven't met the captain, so I wasn't sure if it was you. I haven't met everyone on the ship yet.
Okay.
Sorry.
No problem.
Enjoy.
Bye.
He
Bye,
goes
Miro.
back to sharpening his sword.
Yep.
And the last two people on the ship is obviously Victor, the bosun.
Yep. And Patricia.
No, Patricia was
Patricia was
already
mentioned.
two elves, I said. One of them being Patricia. The last person, you go through the whole ship until you get back up to the top, and you realise you didn't check into the room underneath the steering mechanism. So, as you open the door, you are immediately blinded by a gigantic spherical light source.
The sun.
The power of the sun.
Do you enter?
Yes.
Inside, you can see the vague shadow of what might be a person. It's tough to really stare in this room.
Hello.
Hello.
We are getting murdered in the middle of the night.
Not if you kill them first.
Do the
Greeting.
Is it always this bright in here?
I don't know. Maybe.
Okay. Who are you?
I am the guardian of the sanctuary.
Who are you?
What brings you to my sanctuary?
Oh, I'm making a list of all the people.
And
on
as
ship.
she steps
Oh,
out
it's a
forward, you can see that this is a lizard folk. This is a fully reptilian person. You're not quite sure the species, other than clearly lizard folk. It's kind of bright in here.
Hello.
Hello,
What's your name?
Rylan.
Why have you done that? We were discussing that
I picked
yesterday.
this name 3 weeks ago.
No, you didn't.
I absolutely did.
That's phenomenal.
It's not my fault he's in the news now.
Phenomenal.
Did I hear any of this conversation, given that it's below?
You
where
could
I'm
probably
here?
hear a little bit here and there of it.
Can I leave the ship? Like, will
Sure,
I keep
you can
steering?
lock the steering wheel.
Yeah, so I lock.
You can't steer whilst
Yeah.
not steering, but you can lock the
I
wheel.
lock the steering, and
I
I'm
leave the ship?
also-
You will maintain speed with no one at the helm, unless you want to find someone else to look after the helm.
Do you have a bosun?
I'll.
And you would know that a bosun's job is to do whatever the captain kind of needs him to do.
I'll
Bosun
call-
is kind of second in command.
I don't really like Victor though.
Victor's second to get
I'll
thrown off
look.
the ship.
Who,
Don't you know
who
this?
can I see on the?
You can see
first.
3 humans, an elf, and a gnome on the top deck doing
Not-
general
not a
stuff.
dwarf.
Do I speak?
You can also see the dwarf, yeah, in the garden. I wasn't counting him because, like,
He's busy.
yeah.
I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
Can you come steer?
Get him out of the
from
garden.
100 feet away through a wall, you're like, hello!
Get him out of that garden, I want in.
What do you do,
None of these
Rylan?
people are going to speak.
I'm the guardian.
The guardian.
I'm
What does
high
that imply?
The sanctuary.
Oh, okay.
This is a religious and druidic
I'm going
location.
to the 3 humans. I'm gonna.
You see, one of them's like, starts jogging over to you. This is tall, long blonde hair, very tan skin. Looks to just have been a sailor for a long time. You see his arms are covered in scars. Hi, pal. How's yeah?
All right,
What's up?
mate. I'm gonna say,
Yep.
You.
Captain.
Yeah.
Captain.
Experienced sailor.
All my life, Captain. Yeah.
I can leave you in charge of maintaining speed just for a moment.
If you want, I'm Jacob.
Nice to meet you, Jacob.
Holds out his hand to shake.
Nice to meet you, Jacob. Just out of curiosity, how much information have you been given about this journey?
Not a lick.
Perfect, and you're just up for being paid to adventure by an old
The
man.
pay's good, man. If the pay's good, I'm fine for a job.
Not a problem. I'm gonna leave you with this. I'm gonna just go chat to my friend Miro. We'll have a bit of a debrief at lunch.
Not a problem. What time's lunch?
Maybe 1ish, 1:30. I'll get back to you.
Wonderful. That'd be nice to know.
I'm gonna pop.
Do we want to do shifts for lunch?
Yeah. We'll do 1 and half and half.
Go. You see, he takes over.
Captain.
He, like, you've set the course, so his job is to just make sure nothing pops up,
Yeah.
and he's just kind of watching ahead,
Yeah.
keeping an eye out on things.
I go downstairs expecting my god. I've been told it's the guardian of the sanctuary, and I'm like, you're here! Oh!
You can see a fairly old lizard person and a blinding spherical orange light. And you can see that as you're sort of settling into the brightness of the orange orb, you can see that there's blue lights flashing on and off here and there. And you can see that there seems to be model planets floating around in the room. So, Miro, as you're kind of adjusting to it, you're being gently nudged by a planet as it's rotating at you. You see the Guardian just says, yes, a second one. Hello.
Captain Katz?
Nice to meet you.
Wait,
She doesn't seem to be reacting to your hand.
Because she's probably
Yeah, she's blind.
You just,
I
you
just
just,
kinda go,
you just go.
Rylan, and I go, Rylan,
Yes.
do you have any dietary requirements?
meat. I can only eat meat.
And are you able to join us for lunch, or do you reside here?
I will join for lunch.
Oh,
I am not.
Disability
I'm
wheel
not
for it, hold on
bound.
to it.
We
She
can
walks
be
in.
outside of this room.
Give her a wee Zimmer frame.
Yes, we can if you want. And as she walks, she's got a very large walking stick that she kind of puts her weight on.
Not right now, though. because
And you see that she walks toward the door, and then as soon as she gets to the door, she stops and goes, I may need a hand. I've never explored the ship. My eyes aren't what they used to be.
Of course.
I wonder
How long
why.
have you been on the ship?
2 minutes.
We boarded together, darling,
Separate
I
nights.
believe.
I'm just making
Years.
sure. I'm just making sure. You were saying you hadn't explored. I was making sure you hadn't been on here longer.
I've been exploring this room since we took off. I'm a little comfortable,
God,
but
the moving planets must be a pain in the arse for her.
Yeah.
I was gonna say,
walking about
would you want to just stay here until lunch, so you're not going up and down, or you're welcome to come up just now for a wander?
if we're not having lunch, I will continue to explore my sanctuary.
Okay, very well.
She goes back into the dark room.
And I'll take you up and I'll go, Miro, do you want a job? Do you
Oh,
want a
what kind of
do you
job?
want a role on the boat?
It depends what it is.
I think you'll like it.
Seeing eye mirror.
I want you to organise some stuff.
Yes.
Yes, Captain.
Aye, Cap.
I'm seeing you taking notes about the people on board. I'm gonna go, Jacob. This is Jacob steering right now. He's watching the thing. Can you?
As you point up, he's just like, oh yeah.
I'm gonna say, can you across the day, whatever, get a note of everyone's name, how long they've sailed, any special areas that they excel in. And for just now though, like if anyone has any dietary requirements for food, and can you speak to the chef and set up 2 lunch times for half people and half the people and let them know when they'll be.
Perfect.
Wonderful.
Scampers off to the nearest person.
You find the other elf. You know that Patricia is obviously not a sailor and has not been doing sailing. So her experience is 0. She seems to be a cartographer, archaeologist.
Cool.
The other elf is called Harris. He's been a sailor for 15 years. He's lived 200 and it's a fairly new hobby for him. Jacob, obviously, he's about 25, so when he says he's been sailing his whole life, that's still only about 8 years. You have Merc, the other human, who was a fisherman for the last 15 years, but his boat sunk in a storm and he really needs the cash. So he's kind of came on here to fill that need. You have Kenneth, the other tabaxi, who is an all-black panther-like tabaxi. He explains to you that he is essentially usually in the crow's eye. He's essentially a scout, a professional sailing scout and land spotter.
Not bad.
But he does point up to you and go, it looks as if someone has commandeered the crow's eye. Obviously, we're up quite high already. My kind of expertise is spotting land.
Okay.
But, and he gestures, and it's like, we're kind of flying over all the land. So, if you have other stuff for me to do, I can tie knots, and I am a fairly good sailor, but obviously I'm more of a scout. It's tough to scout in the air.
That's not my position. I'll mention it. I'll
Pass
bring
it
up
along,
with the
pass it
people.
along.
That's not my job.
The last human is called Jackson.
We're
And
already
he...
on, that's the tabaxi, right, Jackson?
Yeah, Kenneth was the tabaxi. He was panther-like tabaxi.
Shut up.
Jackson is another just flat-out sailor. Again, used to be a fisherman. Transitioned into privateer work when he was a little older. And then after the privateering, he kind of got bought up into this sort of mercenary private type sailing. And then there's obviously Gonafazel, the gnome.
Who was the third human? There was Jacob, Jackson, and
Merc.
Mark.
Mark ruining
What did
fucking
you say?
everything.
Oh.
Gonafazel, the gnome.
What about Gregory?
Gonna fazzle
Gregory?
something, mate.
Gregory's a dwarf.
Gregory Mordain is the dwarf, and he's the gardener.
Don't take
right.
notes on him, he's going overboard, don't worry.
Yeah. He won't be here long.
Unless you want to make a funeral for him.
And the gnome
don't
is
do that.
Gonna fazzle.
Don't do that because we've got a pipe organ for the
He's the
funeral.
carpenter.
He's the carpenter, yes. He does specialise in shipbuilding, and more specifically, basically patching stuff mid-float.
Oh,
I dropped it
great!
immediately.
We're gonna need that.
You've got Victor the bosun, who's a Goliath. As soon as you ask him how long he's been sailing, he's like, listen, I've got a lot of expertise. It's been a long time, but I think it's safe to say that we'll get to know each other over the course of the journey, rather than
Oh, sure, but I need
let's not
those
just do an
details.
interview type thing.
So he's got no skills whatsoever.
So-
I'm making a log. Why are you being difficult?
Just put bosun.
Okay.
How about we just put overboard?
Details.
Won't put details.
As you go through again,
Windy.
obviously the other chef Dario, who tells you
Other chef dies.
Dario, who tells you that he has never sailed on a ship before and he was working in a cafe 6 months ago.
Oh no.
Dario's my favourite.
I was going to say, this sounds too realistic right now.
The weapons.
What's the most amount of people you've cooked for?
Oh, Dario has done many things. Many things. Maybe 40, 50.
Okay, good. Perfect.
Dario's comfortable with this job.
Thank you. I come back soon.
Okay. Do we know how many people Dario's cooking for?
Not yet, I'm still
Okay.
making the list.
Continue.
Yes.
You don't have to count Dario, you know. I remember to cook for myself.
You still use...
But I will count myself automatically, you see.
Okay.
I will eat as I need.
Okay.
Navigation, you have Patricia, who tells you that she has never sailed a ship. She's been sailing on ships before.
Right.
And then you have the weapon specialist, Derek, who says, yes, so I served as a cannoneer professionally for the last 15 years. I specialise in alchemical explosives, natural explosives, and propellant weaponry. But again, the captain, I wished to speak about the lack of...
I thought you said that you would go and seek her out yourself.
Yes, but you've came back, so I kind of thought you were running off. I can see you're writing everybody's name down. You've spoken to her?
Yes.
Is she on the ship?
Yes, she is.
Is she on the top deck?
Last I saw her, yes.
Wonderful. He walks off to go to the top deck.
To be fair, I didn't tell him he was up there, you know?
Yeah, like... This is on him. Anyways, cool.
Anyway,
And the last person is Gregory, who is a gardener, not a sailor.
Fuck that guy.
don't take notes on him, he's going overboard, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
No, take notes on what he eats and give him the opposite.
Also in the Sanctuary Guardian is the only other one who is again also not a sailor,
Yeah.
appears to be blind, probably won't be helpful for sailing things.
Bryn Varn.
And then you obviously have your remainder of your actual crew.
Okay,
yeah.
so that's 1, 2, 3,
I
4,
have a
5.
request of a duty for you.
As you're talking to Bren, you see a very tall man, covered in tattoos and scars, walking up to you and just says, "Has anybody seen the captain?"
Every time I look in the mirror.
Wow.
She's the captain.
Alright, it's Captain Cat's
Right,
side.
wonderful. Captain Katz, what a pleasure to meet you. I am Derek, your cannoneer and weapons specialist. It's a pleasure to meet you.
It is fantastic timing that you've came just now.
Amazing.
I'm just about
Do
to
you
ask,
have cannons?
I'm just about to ask my assistant.
We'll leave it at that.
By
then.
assistant, do you mean first mate, second mate?
Second mate for now, but he's
51st.
Second mate. Wonderful.
Second
Okay, so
mate,
as far as I can tell, Captain Katz, Victor the bosun, kindest first mate at the moment, is
Yeah.
the vibe I get. Hired everyone
for,
on the
for
ship.
now, but he's gonna.
And then
wait.
directly below Victor, my name is
Yeah.
Derek. Sorry, he holds out his hand to shake.
I'm going to shake his hand. Brenvar.
Brenvar,
Soon
wonderful.
to be first mate.
Soon to be first mate.
Victor's
Excellent.
going swimming.
We're trying to figure out everything on the ship. So.
I'm going to be.
As am
I'm
I.
going to be frank with you.
If I can be of any assistance in the helping of what is going on,
Exactly.
please allow me to help.
Perfect. Bren, Derek.
Throw
Victor has
overboard.
hired us all
Mm-hmm.
with very little intel.
It
So,
would seem so.
Miro, little pajama boy that was running around,
Wow.
Yes.
has been doing.
I'm familiar with
Pajama
Little
Boy.
Pajama Boy. I've met him twice so far, and he wasn't helpful the first time.
My
Has been
sweet
doing
cheese.
reconnaissance of people and their skills at the moment.
I gather.
However, also very keen to know what stock we have on this ship. If you are our weapons specialist,
Yes.
free reign to go anywhere you want in this boat, question whoever you need to, including Victor.
Wonderful.
Can you take stock of what we have? Because I'm not seeing any cannons either.
Well, I can tell you comfortably that there seems to be no cannons in the storage area, nor any available on any decks. Unless maybe there's some up in the crow's eye, I haven't checked there, but if there's
No.
multiple cannons hiding up there, I would be shocked.
There is not. I know we have some arcane users on board. That doesn't help
Should delete
you,
the
I'm
cannons.
sure.
No, it doesn't.
You
However,
told me to.
what I will be saying is... What?
You told me to delete the cannons. You said they'd be up on the top.
Yes, I lied to you.
But I do have a carpenter,
Wemby?
and I'm
It
thinking I
Wemby.
could maybe
They
get
all
him to
flew
rig us
over
up
the-
like some sort of like very
Donkey Kong
large
battle.
bow and arrow harpoon situation.
That would be
okay?
fantastic. That would be good. I can do ballista work. But what I was going to say is, obviously we are flying, which is a little mental. I don't believe I've ever seen a flying ship before, so there is a scenario here where... What are we going to shoot with cannons?
My concern is just sometimes
Rocks,
there are threats
dragons.
in the sky.
Yes,
Chimera.
that I agree
So
with.
I'd rather be prepared.
I
So-
think those would. I think ballista would be great. However, what I was going to say to you, I've been working on. I brought my own personal stock with me. I specialise mostly in what I'm coining to be chemical warfare. And I'm working.
Wow.
I'm working with this substance. Whenever it's presented with a spark, it
Can't make that
explodes rapidly. So I've
Stay away
been
from
compressing
it.
them into
So
sort of
chemical
cylinders, and I was thinking we could just drop them overboard onto other stuff if we need to.
That sounds excellent. Can I just
And he
check?
pulls
And
out what looks to be
I'll do
a
it
pipe
right now.
bomb.
I'm gonna
He's
go.
mean.
You seem like a professional. Can I roll an insight check? on
Yeah,
that
sure.
With my guidance.
This man is insane.
I'm gonna look at him and be like,
Was this man
So
rejected
that's
from
a
art school?
total of
Oh, God.
11.
11. You're saying you look like a professional. As you look at him, you notice that his arms are covered in burns, scars. His face has got multiple pockmarks. And as you look further, he's missing a finger.
Okay.
true professional.
What a hero.
What a man.
And he does have a little bit of a wild look in his eye.
And I like that in a man, but I'm gonna say just to. You, like as I say, you seem like a professional. You know what you're doing. This is your weaponry.
Yep.
Can I make sure that that is stored next to nothing flat, away from the kitchen, away from any type of flame? Don't really want half the ship to blow
I
up.
will say, I have been storing it directly next to the kitchen. Because the storage room is directly next to the kitchen.
Ah, yeah, I'm seeing that.
I'm actually, at the moment, I appear to be, well, I'm not bunking there, but I'm working in what seems to be the cube's house.
Could you? Do you know what?
Wait a minute, we have a cannon. One single cannon.
Are you gonna start eating the bomb?
Do you know what? I have a great a great theory. Bren, can you do a stock take of the ship just for useful stuff? What we need, what we have.
No.
Miro.
Miro!
You
sounds
finished
like
your
a
round.
first
I've given
basis
you
responsibility.
everything.
Everyone had gone
No,
downstairs.
Captain, I don't think I will.
No.
I'm not going to
Is
make
it because I called you second
dietary
mate?
requirements for every
The
single
only
customer.
dietary
Mainly
requirements,
because I don't really give a shit about the ship.
you have the meat for Rylan,
I-
and you
I
have
offer to you.
Kenneth the Tabaxi,
Remember
also
before
can't
you
process
said to me
vegetables
that
because he's a
it's
carnivorous
Captain.
species.
Captain, I'm not
And you
sure.
do remember, there is a small part of you that remembers Bren making a
not very
comment
good
about
at
needing
ships.
meat. You're not sure how much that is just a preference or a diet, but you might. It
I'll
might
go
be
have a
worth
look
speaking to
then.
him.
I'll go have a look.
EGC, you're familiar with and can digest anything. Pretty much. Any organic
that's
matter.
where I'm going.
EGC's pretty fine at just doing what he wants.
EGC's gonna clean
Miro
the
has
plate.
just decided to.
You
put that
haven't
down
spoken to Stan or Cheshire yet.
We need some portions that are only meat. That
Are you speaking to Dario?
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful. How many just meat, Dario wonders?
3.
Three carnivores, I can do that. I also have an inclination towards carnivority.
Oh, maybe 4 then.
It will be 4. Yes. Do you know,
The Muffin Man.
there is... I don't know the Muffin Man, actually.
Who lives on Drury Lane?
The Muffin Man!
Man.
Muffin Man.
He lives on Drury Lane.
Rain.
Drury Lane.
Ray.
Julie Lane.
There is no Drury Lane. So,
Yes.
we don't appear to be stocked with a ton of long-term meat stores.
Oh no.
We have perhaps 30 portions of meat-only things available. The rest will be vegetarian.
Okay, good to know.
So for 4 people, that is less than 10 days worth of food. Do we know how long the journey will take, Dario wonders?
No,
This
no
is
idea.
gonna be an
No
issue.
clue.
What? What are
If
you
only we
talking
had
about?
fishing nets.
Bren, your new job might be shooting shit at the sky.
I'm going in a stew, aren't I?
Yes, you
You'll
are.
feed one person.
I'm 3 feet tall. I can at least
Okay,
feed 2.
let's-
Day
talk
11
to
and
the
Brent's
captain.
just looking at the rabbit like,
Derek, will you accompany me down to the storage area?
I was in the storage area before. I can show you some of my pipe bombs if you wish.
That's actually what I would like to
Yes,
do. I
yes.
want to test the theory.
I was working on bigger
Gonna
ones
blow
as
me?
well, but I don't have a ton of spare material. What I've brought is what I've brought, so...
When we get down, the first thing I'm going to
Unless
say...
anyone has fabricate, if we have an arcane caster.
I'll have a check.
Wonderful.
We get down and I'm going to say to him, can we move your pipe bombs over there? When I say over there, I mean the far corner. Do we find the cannon?
As you move over to the far corner and look at what you have all perceived as a cannon,
It's not a cannon.
you find a metal sarcophagus.
Why the?
You decided
What, is
to
it
leave
just
the
a metal
stuff
I'm going to
sarcophagus?
immediately open it.
Why
Uh,
the fuck?
Inside... Dun, 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 EGC plays.
it's the old man.
Inside, you can see the rotted corpse of a mummy.
I'm gonna be like looking at that and be like,
That's an extra day of rations right there.
who brought this?
Do you want to go and get Victor?
I'll go get Victor.
And I'm gonna, in the meantime, I'm going to say, could I have a tiny bit of your powder substance?
Do you intend to burn it?
No, but I mean a fraction.
Well then, yes. And
Okay.
he basically he shows you that he has like a leather. It looks like a water pouch, but it's for fine pouring of the powder.
Okay.
So he has you hold out your hand if that's what you
and
want
I
to put it
want
on.
the tiniest bit that you can give me.
You just tiny wee bit.
And I go, ECG,
Oh god.
Eat it.
can you consume this? Like, what happens if that? Is this okay? And I toss it into ECG. Does it dissolve?
No, it's inorganic.
And I go,
It's just little black speckles inside of him.
Yeah. You would have to push it out again manually. Like it's
I-
one of those things that you would have to
Oh my
regurgitate
god, imagine
manually.
if they never pushed it out.
go, can I
Bomb inside.
have that back if possible?
I will say that's flammable, so it will catch fire if you like catch fire to it. Even wet, incidentally,
so I-
even completely submerged in water, this will explode.
So my thought, Derek, was that so ECG is like, I'll show you, and I break off a tiny corner of a ration and go ECG catch, and it dissolves.
Yes.
And I go. My thought process was that was our potential fire safety system.
Are you flammable? Are you immune to fire? That sounds like a yes to me.
So I was thinking he could dissolve it if needed, like if that was this, but he seems to not be able to. So, do you have a way of putting it out? If you're saying not water, is there any way for this to go out?
Not really. But it does burn fast, so it will go out on its own quite quickly.
So if need be, we just yeet it off the boat. Ideally at an enemy.
If it sparks, we won't have time to yeet it off the boat.
Do you know what?
This is one of those things where we're just going to say, better if it doesn't
Do you know
spark.
what? Yeah.
I keep them in metal containers, and I don't.
Perfect.
I don't open them unless I'm using them.
Can you keep them all in metal containers as far away from the kitchen as possible while still being in
Well, it's
there?
like an inch of wood. Like it's not gonna. If the kitchen burns down, we have much bigger problems than this.
Yeah.
Hey, is that a candle in his room directly above his work?
Everything's lit by candle.
Oh, this fucking ship.
Do you...
This ship is lit by
This-
candle.
This candle situation...
Yeah, I'm
right
not
here.
loving that, but I am trying to work in the set. Well, I'm not working at the moment. At the moment, I'm just
a lot of them
stalking.
are just
Also,
lanterns.
I'm actually thinking that might not be necessary.
So it's
Just work in the dark.
specifically
Work in the dark with
closed
this highly flammable, very dangerous material.
really.
closed flames because obviously it's a wooden
There's
boat,
something
so I
I
don't want
can
there
do
to be
and I
just a
can't
bunch of
remember how
open
to do it.
flames.
They are in glass containers, yes. For the record, I'm not planning on making a bunch of stuff right now. That we have just taken off. At the moment, we do have other weaponry on the ship. For instance, there's a general store of swords, one for each person. There's actually enough for 2 for each person, just because I like to be prepared that way.
I'm
And
just
people tend to
wondering, though,
lose them in
could
fights.
these candles be not lit next to the very explosive
Well,
flammable
at,
item?
at the moment, the flammable stuff is in the centre of the room, well away from them. But I am sort of, I need the light to look at. I'm not sharpening swords in the dark, basically, is what I'm saying.
That's fair. Could you do that if you could see in the dark?
I mean, sure. I just need to see.
I'm right that my Twilight blessing is that...
I believe so, yeah. I
You
don't know how. I
also-
don't remember how long it lasts.
Right, and sharpening swords can create sparks.
Yeah, I'm also thinking that.
Yes, you are correct in that.
Thought so.
I'm going to say, is there a world in which we could move your workstation to another room, just, for the sparks and the fire and stuff?
Sure.
away from
Where
that?
did you have in mind? Everywhere seems to be filled with beds, and
You could just chuck out a couple of
Yeah,
beds.
one of these bedrooms, like this is just for
The
crew,
one next
right?
to the one
Yeah,
next
I
to
mean,
the
I-
Yeah,
stairs.
get a crew out there.
I could claim one of these rooms for just
I'm-
me, and
I'm gonna see how one of the rooms has 2 beds together, and then there's a room.
those are actually all
Yeah,
bunk
those are
beds
all
as
bunk
well.
beds.
Okay, so one of those bunk beds, I'm gonna shift as far over as possible, and I'm gonna make him a workstation, and so that there's at
Well,
least
you're just gonna
no,
put
it's a
2
wooden
people in
wall. I
with
do
ATC.
know that,
Yeah,
but so there's at least a wall between the sparks he's making and that.
no problem.
I'd put him
Yeah, I
close
can
to the-
work there.
I'd put him next to the stairs, just so he's furthest away anyways.
Look at
Yeah.
the sanctuary.
Wherever he can be, that's like space
Yeah.
for him to work, but far away from that.
That shouldn't be a problem.
Thank you, Derek. I really appreciate your understanding.
I could also just work on the top deck.
You're welcome to do that if that suits you.
Yeah, I don't mind. I
Don't,
can,
the gardener's an asshole.
I can do it on the top deck if you
Okay,
wish.
yeah,
I just
yeah.
don't. I just didn't want to be in the way, so I picked somewhere out the way.
Yeah, I mean, you're welcome to be on the top deck.
Okay, well, yeah, that's perfect.
I
I'll
like
do
your
that.
company. Do you want me to speak to the carpenter, or would you like to speak to the carpenter about maybe making some sort of hard
If you point me in his direction, I can start
I'll give him a description of
advising.
who he is.
The only
Yes,
gnome
I
on
tell-
ship.
I go the gnome, and his name's Greg. It says he's he
Gona
Gregory.
Pafazel.
Oh, Gonapafazel.
He's Gregory, the gardener.
It's
Gona Fazel.
Gona Pafazel.
Gonapafazel.
Gonna
The
pafazzle me.
gnome. That's our carpenter. If you speak with him,
Yes, I can do that. Yeah, that shouldn't be a problem. You went off to go find Victor.
I would go get Patricia first and send her down into the thingy before I got picked up.
You send Patricia where? Sorry,
Down to the sarcophagus.
down to the sarcophagus.
so
Wonderful.
I go back to there after to wait on them and be like,
So how do you tell Patricia to go downstairs?
Patricia,
Yes.
Mummy,
There's been a murder.
We're a little soon for that. We're a little soon.
Patricia,
There is-
sorry, mommy, sorry.
We'll stick to
mummified-
Patricia at the moment for
there,
now.
there is a mummified corpse downstairs.
Yes, I believe so.
Did you put it there?
Yes, yeah, I did. Yeah, that's mine.
Care to?
I'm studying it.
Huh.
I thought I'd just bring it along. It's not taking up too much space. I can move it if you wish.
Does it?
I didn't really want to put it in my room. I am bunking with someone.
Does it do anything?
"Is this
It's
shit
not
on?"
magical, if that's what you're asking.
Yes, that's what I was asking.
No, it's not. It's not in any way animated.
So we have no risk of you fucking around with it.
Well, I didn't say I wasn't going to fuck around with it.
So,
But
no,
I am not
I
a
would not
spellcaster.
fuck it.
I'm
So-
not a necromancer. I just study the dead.
there's no way that you're going to accidentally let's spitball here, activate some sort of old evil curse, and then in the middle of the night we're going to get touched up by a mummy. That's not going to happen.
To my knowledge, no.
Good enough for me.
It was buried with an amulet. But I don't detect any arcane energies coming off of that.
Do you
Again,
have-
I'm not a spellcaster.
Do you have the amulet?
No, I didn't take it off it.
Can I lean against
The
the
amulet's
window and
down
just
there.
go, huh?
We're probably upstairs or something.
Huh?
Or
Yeah, next to his bedroom.
Yeah, next to my room with the
yeah,
window
it
in
would be
it.
next to your bedroom. And
Huh?
I'll be back in a second, and I'm gonna go down.
Don't take that amulet off. Don't do
I'm
that.
not- I'm
Don't
not gonna do
don't
that.
take that
I'm
amulet.
not gonna
Don't
do
touch.
that.
She starts following you.
I'm
Yeah,
not gonna do
I'm
that.
gonna follow as well for the magical amulet.
I'm not gonna
Not
do
a
that.
magical amulet. Not a magic amulet.
Yeah,
Just
you get
Just
downstairs.
an amulet.
You
It's
get
just
downstairs and
finished,
she's just
like,
rambling.
Giving instructions to Dario and is like ready to report back to the captain. So very much is going into.
you poke your head out, and the captain is the room right next to
Yeah,
you.
exactly.
So you're almost all gathered into the same storage room.
So I've gone through every single person, and the only dietary requirements are meat for 4 people. Unfortunately, there are only 10 days worth of portions.
You see Dario
10
says,
portions.
No, there is currently 30 portions, which is less than 10 days worth.
Yes. So most likely we'll have to.
And it
swap-
is all dried, by the way, unfortunately, for every carnivore here.
I have dietary restrictions.
Oh, do you?
I can only eat plants in bed and stuff.
Oh, that's not a problem.
You're not the issue.
Okay.
If you are only vegetarian, that is fantastic news for Dario.
Oh,
Oh,
good.
that.
Brenvar.
Glad I could help.
Hey Miro,
Patricia's
there's a mummy
mum.
on board.
A mummy.
Huh?
You see
I was
Patricia,
going-
you see, oh, she doesn't hear you.
I was going to get the bosun, but I thought I would ask the archaeologist about the mummy first.
Yes, I'd rather nobody touch the mummy in the corner.
is
I
it your
am
mummy?
studying it.
Yes.
Well, in the... Difficult to say. She's not my mother,
Can
if
I
that's any
sleight of
consolation to
hand
you.
Okay,
take
no.
the amulet off the mummy?
I'm gonna
Give me a
pop
sleight
a
of hand.
detect magic at the same time.
Yeah, I'm not
You
gonna do
pop a
anything.
detect magic,
I'm just looking at
and
it.
you can definitely detect necromantic energy on that.
No, it's too late.
no.
It's too late.
What's your well, hold on. What's your sleight of hand?
Is that a
The
dead
13.
Oh, we're gonna
13.
go back.
Does that beat anybody's passive?
Let me see.
Miro, you would see. I think you're
I
15.
can see it.
You can see. You can see.
Hang on, I think that doesn't beat me either.
It beats Patricia's.
I've got a 16, so I also see.
Yeah, no,
Okay,
pass
so
it.
everyone here sees Bren Varn.
Slap
It's
his
like-
hand.
I'm gonna put my hand in front of you, and I'm gonna go, Patricia, while my eyes are glowing. I'm gonna go, that's necromantic as fuck. What the fuck, man?
Well, you told me you didn't have any magic.
I said I didn't detect any magic.
Did you try?
I don't know any spells.
They said they're not spellcaster.
But it didn't look magic.
Super
Nothing magic looks magic.
It's given.
That's not always true.
Is it just
The
the
important
amulet
stuff
or
is-
the
Does
whole
it
the
look
whole mummy?
familiar at all? Is there anything about
Roll
it
a history
that-
check.
The dangerous traps it's true with.
The whole mummy or just the amulet necromantic?
Just the amulet.
I really want to touch it.
Oh.
I
Don't touch
can
it.
tell. I
Don't touch
don't
it,
know
man.
if that's a good plan right now. Can we have lunch at least first?
Okay, we can have lunch.
Or 12.
12.
Should I eat
Um,
it?
you don't recognize. It looks to be some sort of symbol.
EGC just
Oh,
starts.
You're not sure.
Can I roll to see?
You're
if
not
it's a
sure of the symbol. Sure, make me a history check.
Okey-dokey.
Can I roll
No,
Arcana
situation
to see
just
if I
happened,
recognise
but
it?
only one person knows.
Is
what
there
On
anything
Arcana,
Guess
if
what it
no.
means, what it is.
on Arcana, you would recognize it only as some sort of holy-ish symbol.
Holy symbol.
Could I roll
Holy-ish.
history
Like
check
it
as
might
well?
be something relating to a god.
So history with my agency.
Yeah.
I've now learned how to play a cleric, which is really
Could
nice.
could I also roll history, please?
Sure.
I have proficiency.
17.
17.
Yeah, no. Miro definitely was way too absorbed by everything else and
Bren
definitely thought
Varn, you
just
don't
said
know
holy.
shit.
Really want to
On a
touch
17, it looks a little bit like a holy symbol in the way that you could like if you were looking at something from our real world, you'd be like, is this Greek, is this Egyptian, that type of thing.
Okay.
It looks a little bit like it came from the holy state of Bilagab,
Okay.
which is an orcish
Matt.
tribal society.
Does this?
But
I
I
know
did
it's
face and bumps his
mummified.
head round the corner.
I know it's mummified, so hard to see, right? But like in terms of just general size, does this look an orc sized?
This would be nature. You would have to make a nature check.
Well, I can do that.
Nature,
Oh,
yeah.
I
Are
took
you
to do
my
that.
mummy?
Are you my mummy?
Can I? Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Patricia,
Anyone who would
mummy.
like.
Nat 20 for 26.
No! What's happening? Two nat ones in a row. Shut up.
16.
I'm not rolling the rest of the night.
I got
Plus some
21.
I'm walking away from
18
this.
for me.
18. From the shape of the dentistry, you would assume, all of you would assume that this is of orcish descendants.
I think
I'm
it's a
gonna say
person.
that-
From the state of the decay, you're not 100% sure, but there's very, very distinctive dental pattern of orcs.
Patricia, have you worked out where this is from?
Well, I found it heading north from the Doctrine of Dolmar, the Protectorate of Dolmar, and sort of moving into the orcish societies that live up there. But there is a mountain range that is unmapped on most of the modern things. And, you know, I was exploring and sort of found this in a tomb. It was unmarked tomb, so I thought I'd take it and study it.
I'm going to be honest with you, that's something I would do, so
Mm-hmm.
it would be very hypocritical for me to judge this. However, bringing this on board a ship, fairly not the best
Well, I wasn't
plan.
given a ton of notice, so
Fairly
I
not
was...
the best plan.
Well,
ETC,
what, is it better to keep it unguarded?
I've got a job for you.
And-
You come with me.
Well, I don't want it to destroy my, house that I left.
know, but
I'm gonna
we're
make a
in a
connection.
So you
floating
knew
ship,
there was a
and if
chance it would destroy
destroys
stuff.
this, then
No,
we're
but if I
Yeah,
get
it's almost
robbed,
lunchtime.
for all I know, we're
Sure.
going to be away for a
Then I
year
can
and
go
a
back to
half.
the
I don't
money.
want my empty house being
Yes.
robbed and someone stealing this
I
gold
get it,
amulet.
but this could be a problem.
Well,
it kind of seems like it is going to
escalating.
be a problem.
Listen,
Yeah,
you
I
all
go
look
with you.
like tough adventurers. You really think you can't handle a corpse?
I'm a rabbit.
I think it'll be fine. But
You maybe.
Why would you
I'm
do
sorry.
That
this?
thing would kick me teeth in.
Maybe. I don't
EGC
know.
and I have left to go to my bedroom.
Okay.
Oh. Bow, bow, bow.
Oh.
I can see you try.
Nero, did you organise lunch times?
Yes, I
Fuck
did.
that cube.
Thank you so much.
I'ma fuck that cube.
No, it was all Dario.
What a guy. Bren appears to not be here anymore. Stan,
He
Yeah.
and EGC left.
do you like shooting things? Do you have an
What am-
arrow or anything like that?
I mean, physical shooting things, or I can throw something really
Well,
hard.
I'm sort of thinking Nero as well. I'm sort of thinking that there are birds in the sky, and that could be a source of protein.
I can just cast
You know what,
range magic. No, I can't.
Am I a better hunter than you? Get fucked.
Do we?
I'm not a hunter.
I don't have
I don't
anything.
hunt. I'm
Did
vegetarian.
anyone that you speak to mention any
You have to
type
hunt
of
vegetables.
bow or arrow skills
That's
or?
a forager.
No.
There
Two of
are.
them were
See me
fishermen.
throwing my daggers.
EGC does throw daggers.
Okay.
I can throw things as well, but I prefer to catch
I'm
them.
looking at your notes and I go, there's a few fishermen. Could we maybe talk to them about, like,
Wait, could
I
the
got an
fisherman
idea. I
shoot
got an idea.
birds?
I can speak with animals. I can call them over and jump them.
Oh my god!
you could certainly, you could
I
try.
can do
Here,
that.
come here a minute. Get over here.
I'm going to say to Nero, I'm going to say, do you think there's a world in which, like, because we're really high up, aren't we?
Well, that's up to you.
I'm
How
gonna
high
say
do you want to go?
We could either lower to near the water and throw some nets and catch some fish, or we could fish for birds with nets.
What the idea was calling over like chimeras and stuff. And
Yeah,
just being
I'm
like,
not sure.
hey, come here, come
Yeah,
here.
get over here. I got something
we
to
can-
show
we
you.
can-
It's really
We'll do
cool.
something like that to get some. I can lower this boat. We can lower it. We can fish. We can
Excellent.
we can sort this out. We'll go for a few days up in the sky, and then once we get to like maybe if Dario can let us know, and I assume Dario's nearby, so we just go and say,
You
Dario,
can say in the kitchen, yeah.
if you could let us know when you get to 4 days worth of meat supply, we'll lower to fish,
Wonderful. That should work for Dario.
and you can. How regularly would you need us to fish? Like, how long could you keep the fish fresh and preserved enough for use?
Well, the preservation would require salt. We have a limited supply of salt, so I would suggest we keep things fresh for as long as we can.
Yeah, but
I
like
can try my
every
call the
couple
birds
days
plan.
or something.
We have no kind of cold storage,
You're gonna
so
reputation with the
fish will
animals.
go bad after one day.
Ah,
Unless cured in salt, but we have limited salt.
we can get salt from the ocean.
If you wish to boil all day, every day, then we will run low on fuel.
Yes, but we can boil once to get a salt preserve to then get lots of fish.
Ocean is not salty enough to produce tons and tons of salt without tons and tons of water.
We're going to have to maybe get some birds as well.
I'm on it. I'm gonna run up to the top deck.
Okay.
This is
Oh,
San's job. I'm
no.
going to say, San, you're chief in charge of... I know you're a vegetarian, so this might be a bit rogue, but I'm going to put you in charge of the meat supply.
Oh, I'm not a vegetarian because I
That's
don't
right.
like to eat meat. I'm a vegetarian because of biology. I don't mind eating meat. That's
Okay, so
nature.
do you want to be in charge of sourcing the meat sources for food?
Sure, it's going to be pretty tough on my conscience asking them to willingly walk into their death, but I can certainly do
I
it.
feel like you seem willing.
I can
You're also
certainly do
you're
it.
you're allowed to ask other people to help.
No.
Okay.
Bren Varn, EGC, you are both of you standing directly in front of Bren Varn's bed.
Oh.
I would like call him over to this skin that I've kind of set up in a rack, and I'm gonna kind of look over him, and we're gonna strip this, and then tonight after dinner, you and I are gonna go have a fuck around with that mummy.
Oh, that's
Okay.
That's
Is that
necrophilia,
before or after
that's
I eat it?
not
Well, after you eat it.
having
Okay.
around
Oh well, I
this.
mean before you eat it. We may need to eat it after.
We? Okay.
Yeah, we. But for now, I need somewhere to dispose of the silver skin off of this hide, so I'm gonna chuck it at you, and you get to eat that.
Alright.
Sounds like a plan. And I'm just gonna start stripping this.
So you start essentially the early process of tanning for your
tanning
for your
the-
chimera hide.
the chimera hide, and I'll be giving him all the kind of scraps from it while
Wonderful.
we discuss our plans on robbing the mummy.
Whilst that happens, we will fast forward time a little to lunchtime. Who would like to be on first lunch shift?
I'm going to make an announcement at both lunches, but
Wonderful. First lunch shift, let's call it easy, and let's say that all of you are at first lunch shift along with half the crew, because you guys aren't actually doing anything sailing related. So just kind of picking people at random for the lunch. You've got Harris, Jacob.
no, not Jacob. He's in charge of steering when I'm not there.
True. You've got Harris, Merck, Kenneth, and then you've also got Rylan, Victor, and
Patricia.
Patricia.
None of the carnivores in that one?
Rylan,
Rylan. Okay.
and you.
Okay.
What's your announcement? They've all gathered for lunch.
Can I quickly just say, since I'm already on top floor, can I guide them from the blinding room? to
Sure.
the-
You do see that Rylan is like, thank you.
Oh, the meat's here. Good.
I'm just sitting brushing Dario, you know. Dario.
Oh, good meal. Good meal,
But
man.
I'm going to make a fairly brief announcement. I'm going to say, afternoon. I'm going to say thank you all for your service aboard the ship so far. I'm Captain Katz. I assume Victor isn't here. I actually don't want him to be here. I'm going to give it.
He cannot
Do
be
you know
here
what?
if you
Jacob
wish.
can come to lunch. Victor's steering the ship.
Okay.
I'm going to say, you were all employed by Victor, given fairly limited information.
You see the whole table sort of
I'm
looking
gonna say-
around at each other.
My companions and I, also newly companions, but also were given fairly limited information. We are all being paid to venture to Kimagori. I do understand that this is largely a fable. We believe we are following the route of a previous voyage that has found some source of at least a new island. So we're heading to a new island, whether or not it's the fabled Kimagori, up for debate. If anyone has any questions, please feel free.
You see that Jacob puts his hand up. So basically, I was just wondering, do you know how long it's going to be that we're away? We haven't actually been told how. Like we've been given pay rate
from what Victor's told us, we are going to be travelling hopefully for 4 weeks, and that should take us to where we were contacted by the other ship.
Alright, okay, cool. That's not
maybe
bad.
4 weeks, sometime in Kimagori.
4 weeks back,
4
kind of
weeks
thing.
back. That's the hope. Obviously, you run into some issues, could maybe be 6. We're going to have to lower sometimes to fish to get some more like food and stuff. Like, we have a few carnivores on board that we need to take care of.
You see Ryland's just like, thank you, Dee.
And I say so. It'll be not too long of a voyage, ideally, as far as I'm concerned. As I say, I'm fairly on the same boat as all of you, in that I don't actually know fully
She
what
said
we're
she's
doing.
in the same boat as us.
I know I did my little codes.
Good joke, Captain. Yeah.
Thanks, Stan.
I got you.
Fisherman, is there a fisherman present?
Yeah, there's Harris.
I'm going to say Harris. I believe you were a fisherman.
Yeah, I was a fisherman, aye.
When we lower, we're going to fish.
I didn't bring my rod or anything. Like, well, I was here for sailing. Do we have nets or something?
I think we're gonna try trolling.
Okay, I mean we can try nets.
We're going to try nets. We're also, I know this is a bit of a wild one, we're going to try to fish for birds while we're in the sky.
That's my job.
This is a fairly... Stan's going to head that mission, but if anyone has any input, please let me know.
I think
The idea is
Merck's
to,
an archer.
shoot
If you want to maybe
If you
have a
want
chat
to-
with him.
I'll have a chat
It will
with
need
him.
to be
Well, I
over the
suppose you
boat
don't
when
have
they
to-
shoot.
Yeah.
Supply.
Well, we
Okay. Well,
Attach
that
to
might
them
be
as well.
an issue.
Yeah.
And then obviously we've got Derek's our weapon specialist. He might have some bows and arrow experience.
Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. We're just obviously a bit of a new experience sailing in the sky.
Aye.
So we're all learning together, but we're gonna take care of you all. It's gonna be good. Gonna be a good adventure.
You see, Kenneth is obviously he's the panther-like tabaxi. Says, I was wondering if perhaps there would be some discussions on the realistic nature of this journey.
We are heading to an island,
An uncharted island.
an uncharted island.
I must admit, as my expertise, I don't know if anybody's really spoken to the rest
You're
of the
a
crew.
scout.
I am indeed a scout. Traditionally, what would happen when we find a new island is someone would approach on a smaller boat to ensure that there is a safe landing site. Do we have a safe landing site? I suppose it will be literally a landing site for us.
We don't have a small boat. However, as far as I'm aware, Stan has the capability of limited flight.
I suppose so. Yeah, I could.
So, Stan can scout forth.
Okay.
I'm also a scout.
Can you fly? I can't fly, I'll be honest.
No, that's okay, me neither.
Okay. I'm just curious if you had other duties for me to be fulfilling.
Well, so my thought is, so we're not always going to fly this high.
Okay.
I'll bring us down to a bit more medium, and you will, over the ship's edge, be able to see islands and
Wonderful.
And-
That will be back to my expertise.
Yeah, you can. That'll be where as well. If you can spot anywhere that you think we could, because we can anchor to pause where we are and then get off the ship and get back on. It can stay level.
You see, Patricia says, well, we will be passing through civilization upon our journey. If we're heading... she pulls out a map to sit in front of you. If we're heading directly southwest from where we are, we should pass over the Celila Empire within 3-4 days. If
But
we want to buy more meat rather than fish immediately, we can purchase stores.
Excellent. That's fantastic news. We can do that. We'll in those number of days we'll put down anchor. We'll head. A small party will head down to make some purchases. If anyone else can think of anything else we need.
As she's pulling out, she's like...
She's pulling out.
No, God.
As she's pulling out the map, she's
whoa.
pointing. She's just like, there is a couple major trading cities. If we're looking for ship stores, there's a couple places we could stop. Carius is a trading village that is on our path. Maybe a day.
This is like a DM question. Do we have any money on board this ship that's not my money and like our money?
you have not searched.
Okay.
You would have to look through. Someone would have to do a full inventory of what you have
That's what Miro's
in the
gonna do.
storage thing. Yeah.
I mean, I technically asked Bren to do that, and he said no.
Yeah.
Yes.
Understandably so.
I
You
had a
didn't
look and I
have-
found a mummy, so like...
There was a mummy first, so you never got round to asking Miro, but that was his next step
Yeah.
anyways, so...
Okay.
Yes.
Quite early on in this
Yeah.
conversation, EGC left to go up to the crow's nest to hunt birds, as per Miro's. The
Just
talk
go-
I had with Miro.
Yeah.
Sure.
Like that.
Not a
Big-
I've
problem.
got a range of 120 feet,
Big gooey.
Yes, you do.
and my daggers don't damage the meat.
Your daggers don't damage the meat, but they also don't magically bring the meat toward you. So
Nope.
it is still going to be one of those things of waiting for it to come above you.
He's just
Roll
sitting
me.
murdering birds in the
I
room
will
and
say-
falling down.
Give me
Yes.
a flat luck check to see if any birds just fly above you. I will
Big
say
guys- oh, no, not the big
50% or above, you can get a bird today.
67.
There you go. You find a sort of just like a general seagull is flying above, and you whoof, and it drops onto deck, shattering every bone instantly.
Oh, darling.
I did it.
Yeah.
I collect the body and bring it down.
You all hear a big.
Aw.
Oh,
How E-Cube just...
a couple of minutes later.
EGC drags a dead bird onto the ship.
And would that
Oh, you got
be
it.
1 or 2 portions?
I did
of
that.
food?
A seagull, probably 2 portions.
Okay.
But it wouldn't be enough to feed the whole carnivores for one day.
But if we get 2 seagulls, that's...
That's if you're having 1 meal a day, which would be quite heavy ration.
But on like a worst case situation, if we're really struggling.
On a worst case scenario, it's better than starving to death.
Yeah. You're all on a
There you go.
diet.
Very good at this.
Nice.
I got my
They'll
crossbow.
probably
I,
ask you
I
to do
can
it again
strap
at some
some
point.
Okay.
cord to it or something. I'll find
As you
it.
say crossbow, Dario says, I actually have grappling equipment if you want to jerry-rig a sort of
I also have
like a
grappling
bow fishing type thing.
That would be very efficient, yes. I'd like that. Well, this meal has been amazing.
You're eating dry jerky.
This is great. Stan, are you up to anything later?
Are you going to one by one take everyone into the bedroom?
Not particularly. I was maybe gonna start dragging birds in. Why?
Do you and Miro want to give me a hand with something in my bedroom?
That's very forward of you. But
It's alright, EGC's already given me a hand with it.
I'm perfectly fine
Ah.
with it.
a hand with it.
Well,
I think that's a bit forward.
to be fair, he doesn't have hands, so it was
Well,
pseudo
we've already
But,
helped him before. What's so wrong with this time?
fine,
Look,
but if
I
I
have
don't
a
like
lot
it,
of-
I'm having a safe word.
I have a lot of energy that I need to get out, okay? So...
Alright, I'm definitely gonna need a safe word.
This
If
is
not,
like the
I'm leaving
role-
you.
No, this isn't a... No.
Okay.
No.
Captain,
Miro falls.
I need you to check in on me in 20 minutes. Just in case things are going south, okay?
Where am I checking in on you?
Apparently his bedroom.
Okay.
No, Captain, it's nothing like that. Where you don't shit where you eat. You don't fraternise with the staff.
He's only a bunny rabbit.
Captain,
I'm
I need
still
you to
gonna
check.
check in
I'm
on
gonna
him.
check in. I need you to check on me in 10 minutes, okay?
I'm gonna keep an eye on you. Don't you worry, Stan. I've got you.
Right, now that we're all in my
Alright.
bedroom.
Okay, yeah.
Does Miro do the inventory first, or does he go to the bedroom first?
He wasn't asked to do the inventory, so that was his own project. So first, he's accomplishing this bit.
Exactly 10 minutes after I've been told to do so, I am going to sneakily stand outside the bedroom.
It's not
And
going to
listen.
take 10 minutes. It's not going to take 10 minutes.
You're that You're a squeaky bed. That's
I'm not going to
fair.
last that long. It's going to be
I'm
done by
not,
then.
I'm not fast. Right, so I have a plan with EGC tonight.
Oh.
Okay.
We're going to go to the mummy.
Oh, it's like that. Okay, good.
But we can't tell Captain Katz because she'll say no.
Okay. What are you doing?
What are we
to
gonna
them?
do?
Well, we're gonna.
Mutiny on the first day.
Can I have a reverse insight check to me? who's just up
maybe
for
later.
anything?
Maybe later.
So
No, but
Like-
I mean for them. I mean, can we have like a flashback to me who's just up for whatever?
Yeah, I know.
I mean, I suppose.
Like, she
Flashback
wouldn't
to.
like
I would have
this.
also done this. I would have brought
Yeah.
this up.
So
She wouldn't like this. Me, Daniel. I can't blame you. This would be.
we're on a ship with a bunch of men who's gonna see a shiny gold object. We may as well take it first, and if the thing reanimates, then we deal with
Then
it.
it's better we are there
Oh,
to
yeah,
deal with it.
it's better we are there to deal with it.
I'm sorry, out of respect for the object and the historical nature of the of the corpse, I can't be actively
Miro,
harming any of it.
Miro.
Yes.
Sounding a bit like a narc.
Oh, I'm not going to tell anyone, but
Still
luck.
sound a bit like a narc.
he doesn't even let him finish that. He walks off.
Yeah, just
Oh,
as
Captain,
he's
we
leaving,
did
he's
this.
like, yeah,
It's
that's
time to
despicable. I would never, as soon as the door closes. Okay, so.
Yes. And then the conversation's over. We leave the bedroom.
Cool. You go about 10 minutes later, and it's just Bren in the room alone.
No, Captain, if you want to come in here for a second, I need a.
I'm gonna go in and I'm like looking for Stan.
Looking for blood.
Oh no, he's away. He's away. Don't worry, he's fine.
Points
I'm not
out.
that hungry yet. But Cap.
You sleepy buddy.
So, Mummy is 110.
It's Captain, but you can call me that if you really
Captain
want.
Cat's the Mummy is going to become an issue.
Captain Cat's
We're on a
mummy.
ship with a bunch of men who don't make a huge amount of money. They're going to see a gold shiny object if they go down into that pit. I'd rather it's us that deal with it first before that happens.
Can we deal with it not in the highly flammable room?
I'll bring it up to the deck tonight.
It's also quite visible. Would it be? Do you know what?
Let's hide it from the crew.
You know
We'll bring it onto the main deck so that everyone
I'm
can see it.
Okay,
Put it in the
and this is
garage if no one's allowed
controversial,
in
maybe,
there.
but it is my god, and I think he'd be super up for this. Bring it to the sanctuary.
How about you, Captain? I'll do that tonight. And then I'm going to
And
shuffle my
I'll
way.
tell people that I'm having some private prayer time.
Yeah, I'm going to shuffle my way away knowing that I've got every single one.
In the room with the only blind person on the ship.
Although, to be
They'll
fair,
never see it coming.
Well-
The
Is she
sanctuary.
in the sanctuary?
She lives in the sanctuary,
you
yeah.
will also need
But
to
it's okay,
drag it
she won't witness
past
She certainly
everyone.
won't see anything.
You'll literally need to drag it past
See no
every
evil.
room
I'm
on
pretty,
the ship.
I'm pretty strong.
I will tell Brendan. I'll say Rylan does live in there. You might need to, but she's quite open for like wandering places. You could probably take her to
Leave
the
her on the
gaming.
top
You could
deck,
take her to the
unassisted.
gaming. You could take her to the gaming room. She'd probably be quite happy. Give
I'm
her a
sure
friend.
one of the men would
It's a
like
game.
to play checkers with her or
Yeah,
something.
give her
Oh,
a
yeah.
friend.
Oh, the rec room.
We'll do that. We'll do that.
So, when
We got a
did that
plan.
happen?
She's not going to win a single game of checkers. She can't see the board.
But she'll be so up for it.
Cute weekend at Birdie Shot. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, we're just us
Is
and the
she,
mummy.
is she inspired by Mrs. Crawley from Sing?
No.
Because that's what I'm picturing.
I'm just thinking back to my old first mates that I've left to play checkers,
Yeah.
and then I'm now like, oh, another one.
Yeah. So, is there anything anyone else would like to do on day one of the voyage?
Inventory.
Inventory. Wonderful. Would you like me to text you
Yeah.
everything on the ship?
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Hey, baby, send me
Probably.
DM.
Stan has not went to talk to anyone. No one knows who he is or what he does.
No, there's just a
He's
rabbit.
just immediately ran into his room and will likely be at the garden later pounding on the tiny hut.
Let me
Let me
in. To be fair, the explosive expert on the boat came downstairs, found a gelatinous cube playing a pipe organ, and just vibed with it. So like, I think you're going to be fine. Except for the fact there's 4 carnivores and limited meat.
Yeah. I mean, it's fair, I will also just survive that.
Will you though?
Yeah.
I get real hungry. I get real hungry sometimes.
It was hilarious. You guys kind of missed it earlier while everyone was talking. I turned to Miro and I was like, so can I eat that later? And it was like, yeah, sure, you can have lunch later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard it just as, can we eat later? And I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
we're about to have lunch.
Yeah.
And that was interpreted as
Which is now have been reinforced by yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We are going to eat
That-
the mummy.
Yeah. I mean, that was also my idea of, hey, EGC can just eat it if it becomes a problem. Well, it's still inanimate.
I'd rather deal with this issue before it becomes an issue when we're in the middle of the night sleeping without our armour on. Like that is
We
just-
are, however, level 3,
Well,
and a mummy
you know
might
what's-
pose a bit of difficulty.
Nah, we'll
The
be fine.
thing that's more funny
We'll be
about it though
We'll chuck it overboard.
is that before any of you would have to like get attacked by it, it would be going for me because my bed is in the same room as it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're taking it out of your bed, don't worry.
No, it's
Like-
gonna be in the
Like
only-
it animates in the middle of the night. It's just EGC. Does this
Holy
hit you?
police.
I mean, yeah.
Someone stole his gem.
But the thing is, I'm ready to go.
That's true, actually, you don't need your armour.
No armor, no weapons. I'm good to go, baby. And if I need to escape, I can go somewhere. It can't.
The pipes.
Yeah, pipe.
Immediately into my room, just start. What the fuck?
I've not made a telepathic connection with you today, so it would be just
Just slapping Stan with like 17 pseudopods. Get up, get up.
dragging you into the
something
pipe.
Just shoving the tentacles up my nose to get me awake.
There's something downstairs.
That's like it where I'm dragging you into the pipe to bring you down to the problem.
I mean, to be fair, I could go in the pipes as well.
No, it's mine.
But it's too damn bad, isn't it?
I'll kill you.
Our pipes.
No, this isn't communism.
Our pipes.
The only other thing I will announce publicly is that you find a ton of bottles of port wine.
Well, that's fucking
And
useless.
probably gunpowder. I mean explosive unbranded powder. Never invented.
So you're talking maybe 40 bottles of port.
But we left port.
None of that is very interesting. Money was mentioned earlier, and given what I've just heard from him, I'm not going to reveal that until we need money for the crew.
So you're just leaving that in an unmarked chest in the basement.
Yeah.
So there is money in the basement.
Yeah, but you
There's a mummy in the basement. Yes, we spoke
Yeah,
about
there
this.
is
Ah!
something in the basement.
How could I have missed the
No, do
mummy?
you know what? Actually, I'm going to take it and put it in my room.
Cool.
Wow.
Are you?
I'm going to do that stealth.
I was going to say, do you want to make a stealth
Capitalist
check about it?
Yeah, I do actually.
Capitalist pick.
Oh no. Oh no.
We just
I
hear
will
me
say
going,
I'm doing it as soon as obviously if there's no one else in the room, but that's 7 plus 4, 11.
So
Oh,
EGC, who lives there, sees you pick up a chest, or sees you open it, see what's inside, close it, pick up a chest, and leave. Whether you would address that is up to you. You then walk by the kitchen, and Dario sees you carrying a chest that is unmarked. As you walk through up to the deck, you only have to pass Bren's room. And Bren, you hear Miro coming by carrying something heavy.
Is that true?
Yeah, because you come up the stairs here.
Oh yeah, I do. Yeah, fair enough.
So you're gonna jump on Neil.
look over. I don't give a shit. Go back to what I was doing.
Yeah.
That's not my problem.
That's not my issue. We're dealing
Yeah,
with
the
it.
only room you have to go by is Bren Barnes.
Yeah, perfect.
And then you go by it and
And me and EGC are still in there.
And
Just
now, we
Inviting.
did make your thing have just a weird curtain circus tent opening. Does it actually have a door that closes or not?
No, it's just-
okay.
yeah. So you watch him carrying a big heavy looking chest
He
and
likes
going
it
into
when
his
they run.
bedroom.
Yeah.
That's his business.
No,
It's up
it's
to you.
definitely his business. We all have a box.
We all have a box.
Do you
Roll
tell
the
me
balls.
any of the inventory?
Nah,
No.
get fucked.
You didn't actually ask him to do inventory,
Yeah,
so you've
that
just
is-
done inventory.
He just likes counting.
Is there anything else anyone would like to do at the end of the first day?
I would probably have asked Miro to do inventory. I did say I was going to. It's up to you if you tell me
If you do,
want
I'm like,
to or
oh,
not.
I did it.
Did you find anything of importance to the conversation that we had at dinner time?
There's several weapons. There's some money. There's
Is the money stored securely?
yes. Pressed vegetable oil, all of that black powder.
Does that meet? I mean, it's black powder, but does that meet the description of what I know?
It's what was shown to you. It's
Yeah.
a black powder.
One pipe
He does say
organ,
all of that. You're not sure how much is on board.
Wait, there's a pipe organ on board?
one pipe organ, 6 sleeping bags, 1 4-person tent.
Hand grenades.
Yes, 30 days worth of meat, 10 days worth of
Out
veg.
of curiosity, is there a lot of money?
Quite a bit.
Enough to procure food that we
It would
need?
probably be
Yes.
more wealth than you've ever seen.
Yes.
Okay,
A
and
fair
we're
amount.
sure that's secure safely. I will you seem like you've lived, and I don't mean this negatively, a sheltered life. You're on a boat full of sailors. A lot of them would steal the money very happily.
That's why I've put it away.
Why are we worried about them taking the money? Where are they gonna go with it?
Into the pipe.
Yeah. They jump overboard.
You fools! I've got it now.
Do you
Oh,
want
shit.
to store half somewhere and half somewhere else, or are you confident in your hiding spot?
It's specified.
It's just an ACG.
Okay.
And walks off.
So, at the end of the first day, we all successfully complete a long rest. There is going to be... So, the way this travel is going to work, basically what's happening is, every 7 days you get a bastion turn, which is the way that the system works for the official rules. Over the next 7 days, you can choose what you want your bastion stuff to be doing. So, for the sanctuary... There's not an awful lot that can be happening at the moment. Mostly, the benefit you get from taking a long rest on the vessel means that everyone can cast the spell Healing Word once per long rest on the vessel. It doesn't stack, it's just still once. So every day you get it, you can cast it once. The garden will take 7 days to produce either food, poisons, flowers, or, what's the last thing? Alchemy components for healing potions. So, you have 10 days worth of food, which means this first one will be superfluous. If you don't make food within these 7 days, you will run out by the time you get to the next 7 because you've only got 3 additional days worth of food.
Scholarship.
Okay, so it sounds like we need to do food.
I think we resort to cannibalism immediately.
Yeah.
You do also, I will say, you can move to an all carnivore diet for everyone barring Stan.
I think we do
That's
the
too damn
food
bad,
because
bitch.
there's people who need the carnivore diet, so if we focus on them being pure carnivore and the rest
I think we do food for 1 week, and then we do alchemy for healing
Yeah.
for the next week.
for the next week, and then we can do
And
food
then back
again.
to food. Yeah.
Yeah, as you're talking, Gregory says, I do have alchemical things on the ship if you want, if to grow alchemical components, I will be able to brew healing potions. It takes about a week. We kind of accelerate things a little bit artificially here with the magical aura in the garden and the fact that I'm tending it personally. It will be about 7 days before I can grow pretty much anything. And that includes the food. 7 days will produce us about 12 days worth of food.
Perfect.
Are you comfortable to brew in the week that you are back to gardening food?
If I have spent 1 week making the ingredients, the problem is I don't have any alchemy ingredients at the moment.
Spend a week making the ingredients,
Yes,
can you
then the
brew
following week
alongside
I will be
gardening
able
the
to
food?
brew it alongside doing the food.
Would it help if I were to also brew stuff that you grew?
Well, it wouldn't help me, but if you wanted to do it for your own health, then that's up to you.
I might as well. I'm gonna be bored this week. Well, next week.
Well, again,
Week after.
it sounds like I'm focusing on food this week,
Food
so
this
there will
week,
be
yeah.
no
Food this
alchemy in this next at least 7 days. And then it will take an additional 7 to grow alchemy ingredients.
And within this week, was that we were saying within this week we should reach territory to buy more meat supplies
Yeah.
as well?
Yes,
Okay.
you should be. It should take you about 6 days to get there.
Okay, well we'll
So
do
I
that.
have just enough.
But the question is, how many people have seen the VHS tape?
So the only other thing that is of relevance for the next 7 days, because
Where's
we
the
are
box of
taking
cannons,
these,
Dylan?
we're taking these as bastion turns.
Bastard.
The weather roll will affect 7 days.
Whether what?
Weather roll. Weather
So,
roll.
who would like to make the first weather roll?
Not me. Last
To
time
see-
I did it.
Yeah, you fucked it last time.
It's
Red
windy.
bars on it.
There's also going to be one event for the week. So we will decide the weather first,
The event's
then there
the
will
mummy.
be an event.
Let's do this. Weather roll. What am I rolling?
The events that we go and find out what the fuck's going on with this mummy.
Yes, it will be a D100.
Yeah, last time I rolled, I got a nat 100 and then a nat 6 on a d6, which meant a hurricane with
Meteors.
Meteors.
And a blizzard.
And a blizzard, yeah.
Sounds like it's
So
Wimby.
what are we looking at?
92.
92!
You fucked us.
Sharknado.
You
Great.
fucked us.
No, it's perfect. It's Sharknado. We'll get so much tuna.
Ooh!
I mean,
That's what you
Tuna
get
from
sharks.
it's
sharks.
not a tunanado. It's
Maybe it is a
Sharknado.
tornado.
That's a
So,
joke.
it is currently springtime, which is a good time to set off on journeys, which means that a roll of 92 puts you just in the threshold of a heat wave, which means
Yay.
things are going to be incredibly hot but safe.
Okay.
Good.
So it is
God, I
going
put all
to be
those windows in my room.
incredibly hot over the next week. You're in the midst of a heat wave.
That's okay. That's not too bad.
For the
It's
event,
the mummy's doing.
we will do that after
Curse of
we
Ra.
discuss what happens during the long rest. Because I believe Bren Varn had something to do.
Yeah,
Yes.
so I'm going to go down. Does it look like majority of the ship is sleeping right now?
So you have only about 3 or 4 people awake, and they're all on the top deck maintaining altitude, maintaining the direction, and making sure that nothing strange happens.
I'm gonna subtly go find where Patricia is right now.
Patricia would be in her bedroom,
Where
which
is
we
that?
haven't assigned
We're meant to talk about
bedrooms.
the other mummy.
With another 3 people though.
Probably.
Okay, that's fine.
So, we will call it that Patricia is in the rooms next to the, what do you call it?
The stairs.
The living room.
The living room, yes.
Right, okay, that's fine.
So she's in one of these black beds that's on screen at the moment.
That's fine. Okay. Is she sleeping?
She cannot be, but she is at the moment.
She's
She's
in,
an
is she
elf.
not in a trance?
She would be in trance because she's an elf, but she would be meditating.
I got this. Subtle. I'm gonna go downstairs and then I'm gonna be like, can I try and lift the sarcophagus?
Yes, give me a strength roll because this is an this is a full metal construction.
sarcophagus. Strength. I'm
It's
very
okay, I got an idea. Plays the organ real loud to cover up.
A 15.
15. You can just about drag it. Like it will not be a full carry, but you could drag it.
Good luck with
It's
this.
gonna be
Up to the
awfully
carrier.
loud. I'm gonna open it up, just grab the mummy over my shoulder.
Wonderful. No need for a strength roll on that. It's a fairly desiccated corpse. So
Even though
desiccated and desecrated now.
No, yeah. And I'm gonna
You
just.
hope. If you are trying to be stealthy about this, I will require a stealth roll.
Nah, I'm just walking upstairs. since
Wonderful.
she's
I mean, I'm
in her
following.
trance.
You're following.
that's
Stan, are
probably
you
still
there
yes.
as well?
I was asleep.
Wonderful. I think
Not
you
for
were asleep.
long.
Or, yeah, you sleep. You sleep as well. And then you are a tiefling, which means you do sleep. Are you sleeping tonight?
I told him that I'd meet him in the sanctuary.
Wonderful.
So the three of us-
EGC, you're sleeping. Have you forgotten about this arrangement?
No,
You were told about it.
Yeah, I was told about it. I didn't forget as a killer. They'll come get me if they need me.
Cool. So Bren, EGC, and God, I was going to call you Nyla there. Cheshire.
She's back!
She's back, guys. At level 15.
Nice!
My mother is on the ship.
So,
Where is my son?
Where's my
you guys enter into the sanctuary.
Um,
You can see that there is no bed in here.
Can we have
Which means-
asked Rylan to go and if she wants to
Yeah.
play
Rylan's
checkers
sleeping
with
on the sun.
Rylan is just sleeping on the floor.
Oh
We
my
were gonna
god.
try,
Why would you
were
do
we
that,
actually
though?
going to try and get someone to play checkers with her?
Ryle, let me take you downstairs and eat a bed, right? We'll get you tucked up.
But I must sleep here to maintain the effect.
Ryla, we're about to fuck around with this desiccated corpse. It might go wrong.
Okay, I can leave for a while.
Yeah, well, how about we do that?
I
How
can
about
leave
we
for
do
a
that?
while.
We're gonna
Well,
need
take
to
you
put a
downstairs.
bed in now.
Maybe don't
Yeah.
mention
A
to
bed
anyone
would be
what
nice.
he just said, but we will get you a bed 100%.
Wonderful. That would be nice.
We'll let you know how it goes.
Wonderful.
And I'll take her downstairs to like the wee recreation area.
She's just sitting in the recreational area.
Well, here's a couple of books.
Is she
I
blind?
appreciate the gesture, but I cannot read.
Ah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Illiterate. That's a shame. And then I'm going to go upstairs.
Illiterate's one word, I suppose. I suppose.
Right, okay. Are we ready? I mean, the rest haven't come. Miro said no when I asked him.
Okay.
He's a bit...
What are you just wanting to snatch the amulet off it because it's shiny and cool?
Yeah.
Why have you said something so bold but so true?
Does a to grab the amulet because impulsivity.
Is that what you're going to do?
25 slip hand.
That well passes everybody's.
We're just, yeah, like I'm 15.
Are you going to take? You're just going to
Well,
take that?
yeah, but I want to see what happens because necromantic
You
energy.
successfully?
Just in case the thing gets up.
You chuck it away?
No. That's a comedic effect.
Knowing.
No, I can't eat metal.
I don't
Yeah.
trust
Metal's useless.
the
Where do you
people
put
we
it?
have
You
on
just
this
holding
ship
it?
Just yet.
You also just want it for yourself. Oh, ECG has it.
I look at the mummy.
No change.
Can I like go over and just kind of kick it a bit?
It turns over a little bit.
I pop another detect magic.
The amulet's still glowing.
The same way.
Yeah. Necromantic energy.
I mean,
It might just be an eye to speak with the dead.
Can
Can
I
I-
hold? I'm gonna take it and like just mentally reach out to my god. I know I'm not kind of level to like divine intervention or anything, but I'm gonna just reach out because it's something that would be very interesting to him. It's a cool adventure.
Sure. Make me a religion check just to see how well you connect.
Of your god.
Starts inching
I will
over
say
to the
advantage
body.
because you're within the sanctuary.
That
That
would be
makes sense to me.
Cool.
I've just got my war pick out and I'm just poking
Was a
at
nat
the body.
20 on the first one.
Nice.
Well, you have advantage. You may as well roll twice. Let me
And then a
bring you up.
17. So it was a 22 and then a 17.
Not
We
bottom
swapped
there,
those
top
for
there.
all of my terrible rolls.
But I got 2 nat ones in a row.
Right.
I've had
that's-
2 nat 20s tonight. What's happening?
Cheshire Cats.
Even I had a nat 20.
Bren Varn.
I haven't. Sad.
Cheshire's get the thing here and I'm just sitting poking this thing with my war pick. Just
I mean, I
Do
move over to its
something.
foot and start digesting.
do
the thing.
thing.
As you are trying to connect, you hear the voice of your god. It's less a voice and more of an impression. It's just curiosity.
What you want? What you spitting?
What? Yeah, what?
It's just, that's cool.
You receive enjoyment that you have contacted him, but confusion as to what you actually want.
Oh, I'm gonna kind of be like,
Wish yes.
asking, yeah, what
What-
is this? Is this safe to keep? Is
What
this good
do,
to
sir?
keep or bad to keep? I'm trying to get
do?
good or bad vibes.
You receive... You feel smugness come through as you get the impression of good, evil, who can say?
Oh.
Like, fair enough. Do we just...
You turn back to your companions. One was poking
Yeah,
the
you-
body with a
you-
pickaxe,
you
the other
take
one's
that.
digesting
You
the
take
foot
Sure
of
you
it.
don't want it? Did you just want to fight the mummy?
I kind of did, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I came here for a scrap. I'm kind of disappointed I didn't get one.
If you really want to keep this, you can keep it.
I'm not going to do anything with it. I don't particularly.
Like, I might want to look at it again.
You
Is that
can
okay?
you can come down into my room and look at it anytime you want. Put it in
I
my pocket.
will.
Just continue poking the mummy.
Oh.
Do something.
It continues
Get
to sit
off.
there.
Wake up.
Should I, like, turn undead it?
Can you do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, give that a go.
Turn undead.
I accidentally wrote
It
something.
pops
Ignore
off.
I go.
An intelligence saving throw.
It didn't do anything. I
it.
think it's just a corpse. How much of ECG has ECG eaten of this?
How much do you want to have eaten?
Whatever. No one's told me to stop, and no one ever suggested it was not allowed. So yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
just
go,
basically latched onto the
Bren,
leg, and I've been slowly
just to be
engulfing.
real, like, I'm gonna
Because I
leave
imagine we
now.
only leave the bones.
Trisha's gonna be pissed with you if that's eaten, and then I'm
Oh,
gonna leave.
EGC, no, stop. We eat it when it comes to life. We eat it when it comes to life. Oh god, its leg's gone. Oh god.
How much of the legs did you eat? Because you said you start at the feet, not foot. So how far up the legs did you get?
It's gonna be the whole legs. You really,
No one said no, so as
So
far as I'm aware,
easy. And I'm
the
like,
only
it's
thing
up
I
to my
couldn't
knee.
eat would be the bones.
I'm yanking.
You can digest bones.
I'm yanking.
It just takes you a longer
It's
time.
up to my knee.
So there is. You say stop. I kind of disconnect. The bones have been started to get probably like up to the waist or something, depending how fast.
Yeah, so
I'm-
like almost all the flesh to the waists, it's just bones, not connected anymore. So as he schlops away from it, the bones just sort of, they don't even clatter because they're soft because they've been dissolving. So they kind of just flump to the ground.
The good news is, if it turns into a mummy, it's gonna be a shit mummy.
Yeah, it's gonna have no legs. I'm gonna like grab it, stick
Yeah,
up my
okay.
shoulder, I'm gonna pick up some of the bones.
So who's got the amulet?
Just take a
I've got
pillow
the
and
amulet
wrap
as well.
it.
And I'm gonna take it downstairs.
So as you're looking at it, you can see that it appears to be made of solid gold. It looks to be sort of skeletal hands wrapping round where like a ruby. It looks to be like half a ruby. Like
Half
it's
a
been
ruby.
cut off at a certain point. It doesn't look cracked, it looks deliberately cut off.
Okay. Well, I'll take the mummy back downstairs and I'll put it back in its sarcophagus. I'm gonna try and angle the feet so it's in like the vague
Throw a
direction.
blanket over it.
Can I go
Put the
into
bones
the?
back in and then like add a bit of like pillow.
Can I go grab like a bucket of water and some of those like meat supplies?
Oh
No, we
no!
don't have much.
I got enough to get us there.
Takes the dead seagull.
Is there any of the seagull's skin left?
I mean, no one ate the seagull, so there's the whole seagull
Right,
left.
I would like to skin the seagull.
You all had lunch prior to the seagull being caught, so
I would like to skin the seagull, and I would gonna try and wrap bits so it looks like.
What about your carpet that you started?
No, that's
using?
important to me right now.
Right.
No, I'm not giving that up.
No, we don't need food
That's
supplies.
not going to be a
carpet.
carpet. And I'm going to try and recreate the legs.
With the fresh meat.
what
versus-
skill would you like me to be asking you to use? What
na-
skill do you think this is?
I think the next morning it's going to be hilarious when Patricia comes to check on the body and parts
Nature?
digested and I'm
Yeah.
sitting right
Kinda,
there.
yeah.
Maybe.
I'll give you a disadvantage nature.
Fuck.
I'm definitely going to get stabbed off Patricia.
She's going to be so fucking raging about this.
Yeah.
Captain, that little green bastard has eaten my mummy.
On a 7. On a 7, it looks like you have attempted to create human legs from a seagull's corpse.
Success.
So,
You know, my
it does look an awful lot like a seagull has been used to replace the leg bones here.
And I'll look at it and I'm going to be like,
Nah.
in about a week it'll look the same. I'm just going to close the sarcophagus and leave.
There's an argument to be made that it will decay.
It's going to look
Eventually.
pretty nasty soon.
Oh yeah.
And I guess I'm going to go to my bed with the... put the amulet in like my cabinet or something like that. On a wee bedside table.
You just put it in your cabinet and let it sit there.
Kind of shit. I was hoping to fight a mummy.
No.
It's a shame.
Well, I disabled the mummy.
Well, yeah. If there is going to be a mummy attack later, it's going to be heavily nerfed.
It's getting no legs now.
Oh.
Joke's on you, it's going to be like a seagull centaur.
I was going to say the seagull next door to that.
I just get up, put it in my bed. and
It's
I
got
put
little
my
seagull legs that
It's
just
got-
tippy taps its way towards you.
Flies like.
Flapping kind of
Yeah, like a
half-heartedly.
Oh, like one of the small zombies that if you can
Yeah. With the wee chicken jockey.
Chicken
Chicken jockey.
Yeah, I want to go and get Rylan. I want to go and get her and help her back to her room.
Oh yeah, I forgot
I'm
about
going to take a sleeping bag
Yeah.
for her
Sleeping bags.
and
Sure.
just
There's a
as,
spare
as,
couch cushion for
just
her.
as I'll take a
Oh,
couch
yeah.
cushion and a sleeping bag, and I'll just as we're walking, I'll just say to her, I'll just say, ah, awful business when people bring random corpses onto the ships with them as a sailor. We had to suss out what was going on there,
I understand, dearie, it is fine.
and I'll like set her up a little bed, and I'll say, are you more comfortable?
I'm comfortable, thank you.
Need anything
Comfortable as
else?
an old lady
That
sleeping
is
on the
fine.
floor, can't be.
Yeah.
Cup of tea or something, some
Cup
biscuits.
of tea.
Wee cup of
And
tea.
out of curiosity, and you don't have to tell me, do we share the same god if you were brought as the guardian of this sanctuary?
I am more of a practitioner of many.
Okay.
I am a descendant from the many above.
Oh.
Kill her! Kill her!
Okay.
Time to die, whore.
Have a good night.
Jax's
I'm going to go sleep
wife.
a bit now.
I shall.
It was so extra blinded over a chemical attack.
The
And
many
then go to
above.
bed. In the crow's
Wonderful.
nest.
That's it.
So,
Over the next 7 days, this is the only time that the ship will not need to roll for a random encounter, because you are in charted waters and skies.
Because
Which
we know what's going to
means-
happen and Mummy's going to wake up.
You know that you are going to be encountering a small town in the near future. Unless you would like to try and land near a big city. That's up to you guys. But you see, on day 3, Patricia comes up to you all and says, so I've been looking over the maps. There are a couple options. I don't actually know what our landing capabilities are. If we want to kind of hover near a big city, we could do a big city.
Not
Or
in
we
water.
could try landing in water near a little town.
No.
No
Yeah, no.
water?
No.
Well, we could hover above water
I
regardless.
think
We
we're
could.
going to I think that's the best option, is that we hover as near to a port as possible.
Well, it depends what our actual goal here is, because, like, I've been chatting to the rest of the crew, and Derek has been chatting to me, mentioning that there is still no cannons, and the chances of buying cannoneer equipment at a small sailing town are slim. Food, we'll get basically anywhere.
I do
But
also-
if you're looking for weapons or items or anything in particular, you're more likely to find that sort of stuff.
quite concerned about the fact that we can't pretend that this is a normal boat. We're going to be an absolute spectacle anywhere we go. So I
small
was
town is best.
Is that a downside?
We will get some wooden equipment and we will build some scorpion ballistas. We'll talk to the gnome.
Ooh, I can maybe make those. I can try my best.
Can you craft with
Can
wood?
we also? Well, can I
Got a
also
pretty shoddy
request
job
that
of
the
your holes.
gnome make us
Oh yeah, those are
a
just windows.
4-seater rowboat?
As you go up to Gonapafazel,
What a proposal.
He's
You've only
like,
seen one of my windows.
well, I could. I didn't actually bring enough to make a whole boat, and also, it wouldn't fly.
Yet for when we have to lower to go places.
But I don't have enough wood to produce a whole other boat.
I do believe that Stan bought some wood. Let me go and ask him.
I
Hi,
made
Stan,
some wood.
Do you have wood to build a rowboat?
What
For
is
one
wrong with
I mean,
Gonapafazel?
I'm not sure if I'll have enough, but I
Go to Pafazel.
I do have.
You're my favourite.
Stan is going to ask Gonafazel if his wood is efficient.
I have 50 planks of wood.
So, you do have a good amount of wood.
Thank you. I try my best. It's above average.
I could maybe make a simple boat from
Why
that.
are you poor as fuck?
I live in the fucking woods.
Why you got no money?
I don't use money. I live in the fucking woods.
Maidenless over here.
Ah!
I could attempt to make a boat.
Okay, that would be great.
Probably take about a week.
What if I helped?
Less.
Probably
If
take
he's
2 weeks.
if he's a good carpenter, that would be less.
Can you help him?
Yeah, I can help.
Okay, perfect.
Okay.
Okay, I don't
Okay.
have any issues with it.
Okay.
We're all
Okay.
going to die.
And some
No.
oars. Some oars, actually. Some oars, actually.
Miro just goes.
Oars, yeah,
That's
oars
very
would be
important.
good.
That's very important.
Gonapafazel, can you create ballista?
Well, I could create the
Your
structure.
voice is changing quite a bit there.
I'm trying to find it still. I'm still trying to get into that.
Going through the puberty stage.
Yeah.
You're leaning more and more towards Marvin by the
Yeah.
second.
Yeah.
Marvin slowly possesses Gonapafazel.
You're right, mate. Well, I
suppose
I
I
could
could
create a ballista.
I could create a ballista bow. But
Taxes.
yes, I could create a ballista, but the problem would be the string.
Would you be able to give us a list of supplies?
Yeah, I could do that.
Yes, I think
And if you need
yeah.
if you would need anything else, anything specialist that would help.
Only if I'm building anything else specialist.
A ballista.
No, I understand, but I'll give you a list for that.
Okay.
But
Right.
And if we get you strings, you can string them?
yeah,
Oh, perfect.
Thank you.
depends how complicated you want. Do you want it to swivel in all directions? Because that would be tougher. I might need some extra ball joints or something.
Well, that would be ideal, but
Yeah.
would it be movable in terms of if the crew, like if it wasn't swivelable, could the crew still turn it?
Not really.
I fear it might be better
I
if
think
it's
we may
nailed
need
to the
it to
ground.
swivel then.
I mean, I could not nail it to anything, and then when you fired it, it would go wah.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay, I think we'll get you some. We'll add the ball joints to the
Wow.
list.
Wow.
Wow.
And then I'm going to say to Patricia that we may
Wow.
need to, ideally, if she can plot us a course for a small town to get food, and then somewhere near a bigger city that we could drop the rowboat, so it'll need to be, 5 days away?
Well, I could, we could aim for Jal. Jal is, it's a medium-sized town, but it is up a river. So we would be able to leave the ship here and row up to the medium town. They would have food stores as well.
Do we want to do that?
We could do that.
I would say it's probably about a day of rowing to get to the town from the ocean, but if
If
we
we're rowing
move
up
the boat
up river, would it be quicker to just walk?
yeah. But I was asked to find somewhere where we could row to a town.
Well, we could walk, but it's good to have the boats.
It is, but we need.
We can
we-
walk.
Way
we
harder
don't
to
need
row up river. You are
Yeah.
correct.
Yes.
But I wasn't asked how hard it was. I was asked, can
But
I
yeah,
row up river?
But thank you for your.
So she's autistic. Got you.
We can also sail to any town we want. As a note, if we want to just pick easy things to do,
Yes.
we could land outside the town.
I think my concern is that we don't want to make a massive spectacle. We're a flying ship,
Why?
and
Why don't we want to make a
Why
spectacle?
don't we want to do that?
do you not feel like we're slightly trying to do something a bit secretive?
No.
I'd say we avoid attracting attention.
I write all my work down as a note.
That's
So
fine. Once
should
I'm-
I not be marking this map?
Once we're back, I
No,
couldn't
mark
care
them out.
less. Just
Mark
while
them
we're
out.
on this, yeah, so long as you're not throwing your maps overboard hoping that someone finds them.
No. I'd like to use them, but if we're being secret, I probably shouldn't leave a paper trail, was my thought.
We're being secret while we're
Yeah.
on the mission, and then you can publish as much as you want, because it's not really my problem once I'm off this boat.
Okay.
Hooray!
Same thing with you, Miro. I think you can pass notes with Patricia over there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think you'll enjoy that.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm plotting a course to Jal.
Yeah.
And then, out of curiosity, how far away do we need to be to not be causing this spectacle? Because, like we say, rowing uphill for a whole day is tough on the arms. We'll go with, like 2 miles from the town. We could land the ship and walk 2 miles.
Yeah.
It's how not of a spectacle. How do we have to be truly? No one can see the ship, or are we kind of just
No,
we
I
don't
think-
want to land
You know
in the
what?
town
I'm going
centre?
to say this.
If anyone
Fuck it,
sees
we're
the
going to
ship,
land
kill them.
outside the town
No,
because
I
I am
think-
not trekking 2 miles with all the supplies.
Yeah, I think if a few people see
That's
us,
the other thing. That's a good point.
I'm
We're
not
going to have to
expecting
drag all this food
too
back.
much.
but I think
So
we
for
just we go on the outskirts, because if a few people see us and go, oh, a flying ship,
Wait.
people are going to go, oh, you're crazy. But if we
I got an
port-
idea.
Like a port, everyone sees.
It's the best of both worlds. We park away, we trek the 2 miles up, we buy a boat there, get all the supplies in the boat, ride down the river, and then just take the boat onto the boat.
We can do that.
We could, yeah. If we go to a town that's on a river, chances are they'll have rowboats somewhere.
Yeah,
Do
that's-
you
I don't know
want
how
to say
expensive it'll
do
be
you
to
want
buy
say
a boat.
Gone up a Fazzle that he doesn't have to build a boat and can just focus on the ballistas.
I think he's still here. I don't think he
Go on a
walked
Pavazo.
away.
Yeah,
Go to
he's,
Pava-
he's like, down here.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry. Yeah.
Can you tell
Tall.
we've gone up a Fazzle?
Tall people.
Yeah, I get it.
I'm sorry, I thought you'd left. I do apologise.
No, it's fine.
I feel so bad.
Cheshire cries herself to sleep for the next few nights.
She should.
So, as you are plotting your course, what actually is the plan? Are we landing next to it, or are we just so that I can plot the course?
I think we're landing on the outskirts.
Yeah.
The plan is to kill everyone in the night.
She can't hear you, so that's no reaction.
You can do that.
Outskirts,
Easy.
rowboat, down, collect,
Outskirts,
away.
walk, collect, buy rowboat, go back.
How far away? Are we talking like 2 miles by rowboat? We could park on like next to the river,
Yeah.
Next to
and
the
leave
river.
most of the crew on the ship. And then who wants to be going on this expedition? Should we take more bodies to carry stuff?
They do need to fit in one rowboat.
And also, if we land near a big town and Derek doesn't get his cannons, I don't want to talk to him anymore. Because he's been talking about these cannons since we got on the ship.
I don't think we take Derek because I think
He'll buy cannons.
like
if
we
there's
will buy
cannons for sale.
for him, but I think he will spend all of our money on cannons.
I
so-
think I'm going to stay with the ship to make sure no jiggery fuck.
Okay,
We'll
you stay with the
cannons.
ship, and we'll take. Will we take the chef so that he can give us his best insight into the food?
And
Or are
I
you
Dario?
able to prepare food for the crew while we're gone if need be? Are you able to do that?
yeah, I can I lived on the land quite a
Okay.
while. I can cook something.
Everyone's going to get served raw seagull meat.
We'll ask Gregory if he
No, there's no raw seagull at the
Taken
minute.
from
And
the
I'm
box.
going to discuss some things with Derek, so hold off on the cannons.
Okay. That'll be up to you if he's really angry though.
No, I think you'll enjoy what I've got.
Okay then.
We could just tell him that the town wasn't selling cannons. That's highly possible that it probably
I'm going to say
won't.
it. He will. I genuinely think he will ask to go to the next town over.
I would like to take Harris and both of the fishermen.
Mhm.
And both of the fishermen, the cook.
So on this expedition, currently, we have you, Harris, Merck, and Dario.
And Miro.
And Miro.
And you.
And ECG, I think.
ECG's small.
It's
we
up
can
to
fit
you
in
guys
his
if you
backpack.
come.
I'm cool to stay on the boat.
Okay.
I think the boat
We'll,
will be
we'll
pretty
do some
heavy as
interesting
is.
things. We'll do some interesting things here.
Oh, I've already got a plan what to do.
ECG, where are you going?
Mm.
We
What
asked
does
you.
the boss lady want me to do?
What would you like them to do?
It's up to ECG. Would he like to come off the boat or stay on the boat? Totally up to him. If he wants to stay on the boat, could he maybe? I know this. Can he maybe make sure that there isn't too much trouble on the boat?
I don't know if that's something I'd
Yeah.
ask
Why
of
do you know if
ECG, but,
can do.
but
I don't know how I feel about that.
Shape self, I've got the little cowboy hat again.
Yeah.
if you're happy, I'm happy.
Sheriff ECG on deck.
Well,
Shape
no.
self, that's now something that looks like a badge.
Goes back to the sarcophagus.
No trouble on board.
Seagull meat, yum! Starts eating the rotten legs I've created.
So it's us, Mert, Harris,
Merck.
Harris,
and
Dario.
Dario.
I think we want one more person, so it's like an even six. Who
Yeah.
do we want to bring?
I will say, I'm small, so that's good, but I also can't carry
Yeah.
fuck all.
Yeah.
And if you hand
You
me
could
most
bring
things...
I don't like him. I don't want to bring
Yeah, but you
Victor.
could abandon him.
As you say, Victor, Patricia goes, well, he's the bosun.
Yeah, he should stay with the boat.
I was thinking the opposite.
No, he
He's
should definitely
his
stay with the
actual job is to make sure the ship is supplied. If you
Patricia.
don't take him, then there's gonna be you're gonna have to explain to him why he's not allowed to do his job.
I'll ask him if he's coming or
Are
if
we
he
talking
wants
about
to
Derek?
No,
No, Victor.
Victor.
Oh,
I'm
the
going to
bosun.
ask
Yeah,
Victor. I'm going to
fuck
say
him.
to Victor, I want to go and get some supplies.
You go to Victor now.
Yes.
Okay.
I go to Victor. Victor, here's the. I tell him the plan, and I say, I want to go and get some supplies. I am slightly
Wonderful.
concerned about leaving such a important ship, one of a kind ship,
Yeah.
without
Shit, if
the
he
first
GC
mate.
walks past.
Well, am I officially first mate then? I haven't been doing first mate duties at the moment. I've
But
just
that's
been
its
bosun.
Well, yes, but you are bosun for now.
So my my job would be to come with you for the resupplies then, to properly inventory and to spend the money that's there.
I'll be the stand-in captain while you're away.
We have a certain amount of cash set aside in my...
Jacob.
No, Captain, I am actually going to be reasonable. I'm going to speak about creating weapons that can be fired
I
out of the
believe
ballista.
you. I'm leaving you with a second in command.
Perfect.
Jacob. Can you be...
aye, pal, sorry,
you
what's up?
seem like a reasonable sailor
Aye.
who wants to get paid for as long as possible and complete this journey.
Ideally, yeah. I'd love to
Why-
get back home and be paid.
While
Those are
I
the-
am gone, first mate, second mate. You
Okay.
You are second mate.
I'm
while
second mate.
While I'm gone, you're second
Okay.
mate. Your duties are just to make sure things keep running smooth, running chill.
Am I second mate only when you're not on the ship?
Yes.
Okay.
Why?
Why? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm with him on that. Why?
Yeah, why?
Under what scenarios will I need to be here when you're not? What's going on?
I'm going to get some supplies.
Oh, we're landing. Are we doing shore leave or are we doing?
No, you're going to
No,
be staying on the
everyone
ship.
has to stay on the ship.
Everyone has to stay
No,
on the
not
ship.
everyone.
Okay.
The expedition party is not, but I'm saying, can you be part of the people who stay on the ship as second mate?
As second mate. Wonderful.
Yep.
So I'll be in charge of the ship when it's anchored, not going anywhere, and there will be no orders to give.
But there also will be room for you to become second mate when we're sailing. I'm still getting to know you.
We don't have a second mate.
I don't think we should be discussing this in front of your current second mate, Captain.
But he knows the plan. He knows the plan. for
He's
us to become
watching.
first mate.
Captain, he's watching me. He's
Oh, no.
staring at me.
I turn to you and you know the plan, and I go, Bren,
I'm
are you
trying
okay with
really
this
hard
plan?
not to look him in the eyes.
I go, Bren, are you okay with this plan?
Captain, I don't want this job if he's gonna kill me for it.
Bren, are you going to kill Jacob if he becomes second mate?
Oh, absolutely not. Me and Jacob's going to get along like a house on fire.
Captain, I think he's gonna set me on fire.
Insight check, Bren.
Insight check.
I mean, fair, you'll be moving up to first mate.
That'll be a 24.
Yeah, Bren looks like he's taking the piss out of a young lad that he's
Yeah.
just met.
But you're not going to kill him,
He's
you're
not
just
actually
winding
gonna
him
kill
up.
him.
He's
just
going to
winding him up.
drown him. Come on.
And Jacob is also not a young lad. You said he'd been sailing for 15
Yeah, but
years.
he also
No,
turned around
that
and said he
was
25.
No, he's
Harris.
25.
He's only
Alright, okay.
Jacob's only 25. Jacob's
okay.
quite young.
You've chosen one, like,
Man,
one
you're
of
like,
the
this
You've
is
you've
the
chosen
next.
the youngest crew member
Yeah.
and went, you're
Oh.
second in command.
Perfect.
And so,
Job
You're winding
experience.
him up for now.
Bren Varn can clearly see that he is like a younger lad and he can get away with quite a lot of shit
Okay.
when it comes to winding this guy up.
Okay.
And he's going to take that.
I'm just going to be like, you know what, I don't care that much.
Okay. I respect. I
Who
respect.
is there anyone else who's... Oh, Kenneth, he's a scout.
Yes.
I'm going to say to Kenneth, Kenneth, we're going... Like, I know you're usually obviously scouting for, like, land and such. We're
Okay.
going to find supplies. Would you like to
Oh,
come
perfect.
with us and scout for supplies?
I can be muscle. I can just carry stuff.
Can
Yeah.
Perfect.
That's 7 people in a rowboat with supplies on the way back.
No, there's 6 of us.
But they won't be touching hands, it'll be fine.
Some of them can walk.
And we'll get 2 rowboats.
Oh my goodness, 2 robots.
Well, we will
Captain,
need that. If we're-
Take Gregory.
I can.
Why?
Maybe next time.
I'm a druid. I can look after the garden better.
Take
than you ever
Gregory
could.
and leave him
Can't
there.
and
Yeah.
I'm going to whisper to Miro
Yes,
and
Captain,
say...
that's a problem.
I assume you got
Yes, of course.
the money.
Miro
that's-
goes off to his room, brings up a big box and just...
Victor's
Wait,
like,
sorry,
you
stop.
found the cache of supplies.
Yeah.
This is specifically for buying stuff.
Yes.
We've got just around $5,000 to spend on the journey on supplies and
Perfect.
anything that might be needing.
So that's the group that's going and the group that's
Again,
staying.
I'm not going. Victor says.
Oh, does he really want to?
I'm wondering what my duties are, if not the duties of a
Victor, I'm
boatswain.
going to be entirely honest with you. I'm wondering what your duties and everyone else on this boat's duties are. We have barely any
I am-
information.
Essentially, I am personnel management as well as inventory management and as well as the daily running of the ship.
And I can rejig your job.
You are captain.
You will continue to be organising the personnel and such, but Miro's in charge of inventory.
Oh, I'm not. I don't know that as a job. I'm not good at managing it.
I'm like,
Jacob, do you want to come downstairs with me? I've got something to show you.
Fuck.
Jacob, it's
Johnny,
okay.
come
You've done
to
this
my
with me.
room.
It's not what you think.
I go, okay, Victor, you come with us. Kenneth, you stay here. I have too many people. And also, your new job is to scout for trouble on the ship.
Kenneth's like, okay. I mean,
No, Kenneth should go.
Bren
seem
Varn
much
seems to be
stronger
threatening
You're
Jacob.
not coming now.
than me. No,
I'm just
not
going
coming.
myself.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at
With
Kenneth.
EGC.
I'm gonna look at
I
Kenneth
don't
and do
think
this.
he was gonna come. He's gonna be the sheriff on the boat.
Yeah.
If you tell me to come with you, he'll go with you.
I'm just gonna like.
Yeah.
Captain,
I do
I've found
understand.
trouble.
It's better than
Bren
take
Varn's
Kenneth.
threatened Jacob, then threatened me for exposing it.
Has he just said that to me?
Yes, because Bren Varn just threatened him.
I'm just gonna look over and get. I don't know what you're talking about.
I saw the whole thing. Not a single word was said in a threatening way. Or
I
said at
didn't
all.
say he was
You're gonna
threatening me
have
with
to
words.
stay here and watch them.
Take Kenneth.
Why am I
think,
included in the them?
Jacob's like,
You're not.
you are second mate. I will trust you and I will follow.
And that's the last we ever saw.
Jacob
I'm gonna
goes
say-
wherever
That's
you
the
lead
last
him.
we ever saw him,
I'm
Kenneth.
gonna say to Jacob, Jacob, I'm taking away your second mate rank, and it's only because of Bren Varn. I do think he's
I'm
going to set
actually
you on fire.
not. I'm genuinely.
I'm gonna go. I genuinely do think I'm worried for your
I'm
safety.
genuinely not.
Miro, you're gonna have to be second mate for now.
Mm.
You're gonna have to.
Well.
And I'm gonna go ECG. Will you come with me? I don't want to be with all
The
these
sheriff hat and the
strangers.
badge disappear.
Right, we've sorted it. We know who's going where. We know what's happening. Jacob, let's go downstairs for a second.
No,
He
No.
follows you reluctantly.
I'm gonna take him down to the
Miro follows
sarcophagus.
as well.
Oh, funnily enough, I was also going to go down there to that room.
I was gonna say anyone with good perception just hears a snap as Brian breaks Jacob's neck.
Oh god.
He goes down to the sarcophagus
I'm
with
gonna,
you.
I'm gonna point to it and I'm like, do you know what that is?
There was rumours of
That was the
that
last
being
first
a
mate.
body.
Mm-hmm. Do you know whose body that was?
No. No,
That's
I
the
don't.
last second mate that disappointed Captain
Oh.
Katz.
Make me a intimidation check.
He's also been fired from
Miro's
second mate.
standing at the door, by the way, and listening to this.
So is Stan by the
Oh
sound.
no, I walked in.
Yeah, we're all just
Stands
I walked
next
in
to
to do
this.
something completely different.
Intimidation.
You stay away from that
Concerning.
pipe organ, you whore.
And at 20.
Oh my god!
You
This
see,
poor kid.
Jacob just
Oh,
starts
that's a
going,
kid, he's older than me.
okay. Okay. So that's not a job I want then.
He's all
That's
talk.
not a job I want.
He's
No.
all
Which is
talk.
fine,
That's a
because-
1,000-year-old orc.
Don't worry.
Make
I'm
me a
second.
persuasion check
Love
because
Lup's
you're
not
gonna have to
1,000
beat
years old.
23.
You're gonna have to beat the 23.
I'll have you know Lubnup's not 1,000 years old, you bastard.
Oh, that's a 2 for a 7.
Don't listen to him, he's talking shit.
Yeah, I'm totally fine with just. I'll just keep my head down. How's that?
Kid,
No, Jacob, it's too late.
kid, look,
too late?
Kid, look at the corpse.
What
Look
do you
at
mean it's too late?
It's too late. You're the second mate now.
What?
And I'm a pat
No!
him, I'm a fucking
Bren!
slap him in the back and send him out the door.
You see, he's like.
No, kid.
He grabs Miro and he's just like,
No.
I was fired.
Kid,
Don't worry. I'm second mate now, and secondly, he was lying.
kid,
You're all good.
Persuasion check.
kid, take a serious look at that corpse. Do you think that
I've just
anything
seen
about
it.
that is a sailor?
I've just got my wee nails on the top of the sarcophagus
why
like
do I
this.
keep rolling so bad?
Like that,
You said
tapping on it.
persuasion?
Yeah.
That's a 10.
See, Jacob's just like,
Wait, was that an 8? That was an 8, right?
I am. I'm just gonna turn in for the day. It's like,
Just
I think
ignore
I
him.
think I'm just gonna turn
She's
in for
gonna
the day.
kill me and give me
I'm just
seagull
gonna
legs.
turn in for the day.
I've been nothing but nice to this guy now. He thinks I'm gonna murder him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And display him in a fucking.
You don't see
storage room.
Jacob for the rest of the day.
I'm just gonna look at everybody else.
Bren takes him downstairs, and you don't see Jacob again.
I make it somewhat worse by going looking for him out of concern, but he would have heard that I'm looking for him.
He's gonna make a stealth check.
Oh,
Can I
God.
make a
He's hiding
investigation?
under his bed.
Sure.
Investigation or
Miro-
perception?
Just
It's up to you.
occasionally.
Perception would be for looking for someone.
Okay.
What, investigation?
but it's not that good. So he might escape. It's only an 11.
You're
He
just
might
gonna-
escape.
He might escape.
He got 21, man.
Oh,
He's doing
yeah.
great.
So I'm like, Jacob, where are you? I
Just-
go, looking all the place.
occasionally walking by his room like boom, boom, boom.
Oh, why?
How does it feel like winding somebody up?
So
This is gonna
as
be a
you
long
continue
boat ride.
on your journey, it takes about 2 days for Jacob to resurface.
Wait, hold on. I was doing something.
What were you doing? Sorry.
So EGC did not follow us downstairs. Is that correct? You stayed with the captain.
You don't know that.
That's true. You could be in the pipes, but I am going to rock up to the organ, and just at the very top of it, where it goes into my room, beat the shit out of it until it just clogs.
Yeah. Okay. That's just a straight strength roll, I think.
I hope you not one at your phone.
Yeah.
He doesn't have that
Anything on a
much
10 or higher, and you'll be able to do it.
5.
You just hear a horrendous clanging throughout the whole ship. Yeah, EGC, you come down to spot that immediately. Stan is banging on the top, seemingly in a destructive way.
Cracks knuckles he doesn't have.
cracks his pseudopods.
His pseudopods just go.
I'm just gonna kind of, still holding the steel ball I was hitting it with, turn to look at him. Hey.
You've seen, you're down there, yeah?
I suppose so. Kind of just like walking off from.
You all would have heard this noise.
Yeah, we were all-
He's hitting a pipe organ.
Yeah, I think Miro.
You've
is
seen
the-
this body language once before when a squirrel tried to steal the ring.
Oh no.
Hey,
Ooh.
There's bubbles hissing on EGC.
Okay. I know what I'm not wanting.
You
I'm
might-
gonna run towards the pipes and wild shape into, I don't know, a rat or something.
And scurry up the pipes.
Yeah.
Sure. After a couple days of travel, things relax a little bit on the ship. Just a little. I suppose every day you hear do do
Yeah,
do.
every day it's the same thing.
Jacob would have reappeared. at some
EGC
point.
takes up guard post on the pipe organ. After about 2 days, you do find Jacob again, and he does not meet your eye. But
Yeah.
at the end of the second
It's alright,
day,
I'll tell him I'm
you
back
guys
later.
are just heading onto the landmass that is your destination, the
Oh, destiny.
Kingdom of Salil. You are taken to a point where you are about 2 miles walk from Jal. So, that is where we're going to leave it for this week. Next week, everybody's favourite, the obligatory shopping episode. So, again, next week we will be doing another game. It'll either be SLA or maybe Dracula or Cthulhu. It'll be a random magical mystery night. And the following week we will hopefully be back to Kimagori.
Delightful.
Thank you very much for
Will
watching.
we?
Have a wonderful...
The week after that.
Ah.
What about the week after that?
He's.
Oh yeah, it doesn't matter. Maybe.
Is it? No, because
No, 'cause
We
that's
are
at the
we are
weekend.
slated to appear at Comic-Con London, which I think our friend is talking about. But that is a
Yeah.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday
Okay,
event.
it's
that's
like
not
Oh, so we
weekend.
won't be here for the Wednesday. Yeah, we won't be here. For
Yeah, everyone's going to be in the country
Yeah.
for the
Good for
Wednesdays.
Goober.
Little
You
did you know I'm
didn't do
actually
that.
going to London 3 weeks in advance. I'm sorry.
Well, you're already late then,
Oh,
because it is next weekend.
missed it.
But yes, we will be at something random next week. We'll be doing something random next week, and the following week we will be back to Kimagori.
Very well.
So, thank you very much for joining us. Have a wonderful week. Hopefully some people can join us for next week's maybe SLA. Thank you.
Can't see.